Ladies and gentlemen, it's prime time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, my name is Jay of the Jay the Austin YouTube channel, former Head of the Household Champion, and today I am here with another former Head of the Household Champion, Onyx, and the current Head of the Household Champion, Mickey Vargas. How are you guys doing today?
Doing all right.
We're doing great.
Now today we have a lot of topics to go over, but right now, first I want to start off with us reacting to our triple threat that we had.
Oh.
Okay.
One of the last shows of 2024 of last year.
The last banger that was put on at home.
Last banger.
In 2024.
In 2024.
Match of the year, some would say.
So we're just going to take you behind the scenes, gonna talk about it, react to it, and
break kayfabe for you guys.
Oh, 110%.
So I can pull it up. Anything you guys want to say before we start playing it? Like maybe on like the planning for your guys' stories and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, so really the way that this whole storyline kind of happened was, so we knew that Mickey was going to end up winning the title at Yardcade, and like very soon after Yardcade, my plan was, because I got a new job, and I was planning on stepping away from wrestling for some time. So me and Mickey got together, and we decided to run our feud soon, right? It was talked about. That's why we were building like the best friend storyline like really heavily, like the months leading up to Yardcade, and it really all happened kind of really quick. It was the show. It was not the show after Yardcade, but the show after that.
I think one of you were gone for some reason.
Yeah, but that's why. Really, all because I was gonna step away, and Mickey told me that he thought that I deserved to have a run with that title before I stepped away.
Yeah.
So I graciously dropped my title 2 weeks after I got it.
All right.
Graciously. And I guess for my part, like originally, I wasn't supposed to be in the match. Obviously,
yeah. So let's just talk about the fucking the gold whore he weaseled his way in.
I did weasel my way in, but originally we had a number one contendership match. It was me, Keyballs, and Ryan. And I originally wanted Keyballs to win because I didn't want another championship match at the time. But Keyballs was gone, and Ryan's obviously not worth saving, so he wasn't going to win number one contendership for a world title. So I had to win to have our match. Well, there's three of us, so one of us has to win, obviously. So I had to win that one, then me and you. So we do it at the Halloween show. But then, not worth saving, we had to do that storyline for them to interrupt. So I still technically feel like my character would have a rematch. So I'm like, he would obsess over this. He still wants his world title. So, all right, let me be in this for like 1 month, get you guys your middle match. So you guys not doing your match, your match, your match. So your match, middle match, your match. Because overall, I didn't want a world title. Like
lies.
No,
You're
not
such a
even
liar.
Not even
You're
lie.
such a liar.
If it was up to me, I didn't even want my rematch with Torrance. I wanted Torrance to have a reign, do his own thing. I'll use my rematch eventually. Obviously, that didn't happen. I got my rematch like immediately.
Awesome.
Yes, obviously. But I just wanted to be your middleman because obviously I wanted to make you like top babyface. Make sure like
one who didn't lose their rematch.
Yes. But obviously JTA is a narcissist, so he's just trying to turn it on you. You're the bad guy in the situation, not me.
Notice how it's not just JTA that's the narcissist. I think it goes a little further than the character.
I don't think so. Not at all. I think it's just a character.
I don't know. That Jeopardy says something different. I ain't gonna lie. That Jeopardy says something different.
Nah, facts. He was like, I'm still the real winner.
So yeah, I wanted to make sure you were the most top babyface. So I'm like, what's a good way we can end this? Let's try and make sure you get screwed out of the championship. So you should have a reason to go to that third match. And then eventually, you got to get the third match. You win. Boom. So, yeah. So, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Playing right now. And we're watching on my channel because my video.
Yeah. And it makes sense storyline-wise.
Yes. So, I titled it The Disruptor, the Champion, and the Favorite. Obviously, Disruptor, Champion, Favorite. Or no, if you want to look the other way around, Favorite. You're a disruptor. I'm just saying.
Okay, buddy.
So Jay took the time out of his day to create this entire promo package, and it was used like 4 times throughout the entirety of our feud. Yeah. But as it progressed, it just more pieces were slowly added onto it.
Yes. Yeah, I made a promo pack for this one and guys' most recent match because I already had the footage. So I'm like, all right, I might as well take myself out and then put you guys in it. I changed the music around. Like for this one, this found on TikTok. This is a Not Like Us like horror parody. Mm-hmm. So that's why I added in it. I feel that there'll be more you guys could have done with suspension. You guys recorded stuff, but we couldn't you just never upload it to the main channel.
Yeah, I mean, there was only one thing that we recorded that didn't actually make it to the mainstream of the show, which was the hotel. So when we were in New Jersey, when we went out there for that WSW show, we were getting ready. We were like packing up, getting ready to leave, and we were like, let's film something. And we wanted it to be like, Mickey shows up to my hotel room and just starts beating the shit out of me. He's angry, pissed, hot-headed. I really wish that we would have been able to incorporate that somewhere because I feel like the emotion behind that would have been huge.
Yeah.
But we still definitely got the point across.
Yeah.
Can we take a moment real fast at this? Let's pause at
Soaring.
Yeah.
Kibo's looking at God just like
actively you're at least at the second row. Mid-air right now, bro. All right,
wrestling play.
Boom!
Dude, that bump fucking sucked.
For me, it was fun. Just a back bump. Yeah, at this point, I just wanted to get across, hey, I'm obsessed with this belt. I had this one sliver of hope, and now I want it so badly.
I have a personal vendetta against that top rope.
Yeah. Because it did just completely just...
You were always the one knocking it off.
Yeah, dude, because I hit it hard.
Luke has done it multiple times as well. Multiple times during his matches, the top rope just buckle on us.
I am smarter. I am stronger. I am better.
Only thing with this promo for me, I wish I would mess with the quality better because you can see better quality, then it goes to something worse, better quality.
That's the fucking home camera.
Yeah. And Brooks made that graphic. You guys were curious.
All I remember from this match, real quick, these entrances are OD long.
Yep.
Yours especially.
Yeah, but you have a theme song that's super long.
Yours is a minute long.
Yeah, right after this show, I went. I can't because I'm building all of my adrenaline to lose it before I even walk out of the curtain, and then I switch back to an old theme song that I had that I really liked. It doesn't really fit the heel shtick. But I still love the theme song, and it's not a fucking minute and a half waiting for me to walk through that curtain.
Me personally, I would have just kept it. I would have just full set kept it. Made the intro even longer for your arcade.
Oh, dude, I would have walked out.
Nope, I'm done. Let's go. Correct.
Nah, dude.
I did that same shit in Massachusetts. I took a Skillet song that had a super long intro, and I used it for Massachusetts as well.
I know.
And I was the first person out. I started the show. First entrant, coming out to the ring the entire show. And, dude, a minute and a half of just everybody waiting. And, this is when I finally came out, nobody cheered.
Because you had to wait for a whole 2 hours.
The wait was insane.
Yep.
He does it to himself.
Yep.
So, yeah. Here I am with the tag team medals of our failing tag division.
Yeah, they're already disbanded.
Yeah. We tried hard, and it just failed.
Fuck him, Jeff.
Don't have enough tag teams for it.
I blame him.
Also, hidden reference. I have a Hamilton hat on because during our entire field, I've just been making a bunch of Hamilton references. Don't know why, but I just made JTS Theater Kid.
Been hanging out with Smalls too much.
I mean, theater's cool. I'm just not super into it.
Smalls. Closeted. Being a theater kid.
What?
Definitely a theater kid.
You know what they say about theater kids?
Yeah, I forgot I had this.
What?
It's a little pillowcase. It's a head of the household.
You
Oh.
lost it already.
Yes, I made that. Yeah, I actually made that when I had the belt was torn, but I never got to use it. So I'm like, all right, that's the one time I can use it. Boom.
You know, if you say if we get a new title and you're the champion for it, you could definitely use something like that to unveil the title.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn, they cut out my initial fucking.
Well, I did that because it was super long as well, and also copyright.
Yeah. I promise you that I'm just like when it pans over, it's just me walking out. He skipped my whole fucking intro.
Okay.
I hope.
I wanted to be like a tweener, but more heel, so you could just be ultimate babyface. People should be cheering you 1,010%. Like if you were to turn heel, like in the next coming months, that would be the dumbest idea.
You think so?
Yes, you need to stay face. You're the top babyface.
All right,
now.
Scratch that.
Exactly. If you have any idea, I'm telling you to your face, that the dumbest idea. You are the top babyface.
Dude, how would be the best heel we ever had?
Because being a heel is easy. Everyone loves being a heel. Being a face
Yeah,
is
but
hard.
everyone sucks being a heel.
Yeah, 'cause everybody wants to be a heel.
Like everyone just goes out there and does the same shit.
Exactly.
Flip off the crowd, say fuck you to a couple guys. Like I'm going to actually like spit dirt on people's names, like bad. Like
That's what I'm
people
saying.
might think I'm cocky like with off camera, but like yo, imagine me on camera times 10. Niggas aren't gonna like me. Like
Yeah, my opinion, being a heel, super easy in wrestling. It's the biggest job, super easy. Being a face is the hardest in the world. 'Cause you have to make people like you. You have to make people want to get behind
no
you.
matter where I go, people like me. I always get cheered.
Well, be a face. This is why you're the top baby face right now.
Besides Texas, they were booing me out there. They didn't like me. Their kids were talking very crazy.
Kids were talking crazy.
When you
word,
punt, that's
bro.
when you punt a baby.
Bro, I looked at them dead in the face. Like, yo, who raised you? Fucking dad raised his hand. I was like, you did a horrible job.
You did a horrible job.
I'm on the ground selling and shit.
Also, like another small reference, if you look closely, like my armbands, during the entire feud, I've been changing them. So it was green at first, then yellow, and now we get to the match, it's red. So it just takes like JTA's emotion at the time.
Word, though.
I felt that was necessary. I felt that was necessary.
Do you like my Christmas lights?
Christmas are good. You took them from Grimes.
I sure did. Surely did. It was literally the segment before the match. He comes out with the fucking lights, and I go, "Hey, I'm taking those and I'm draping them around the title." They were on the hat he's wearing.
Jeez. Potter is loud. I love how you only introduced you as well. Like we don't get that.
Potter's
It's
Potter's
you.
not there. I think that was Pete.
No, Potter was on the side. Pete's right there. Potter's like near where
Oh yeah,
Randy
Potter
was.
was there for that show.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's him.
He's loud.
That's what we need, though. Everyone at home's too quiet on fucking commentary. You got dickheads like me and Jeff fucking yelling stupid shit.
Let me just intruding in the background.
I look like I got a big ass chin. That's just my beard.
Gary Crimson.
Shave it off
Chin.
with like a crimson chin.
I know, you saw that?
I need a new shirt. That's one thing. I'm getting tired of AEW JTA shirt. Jeez, give him the belt, man.
Yeah.
That's a man with no confidence. Not one to let go of that belt like that.
Well, you got to think about the way that I won it.
Like a pussy.
Exactly.
Like a pussy.
Like a but.
I think we could be playing this match in like
Yeah,
a
this was-
week, right?
Yeah, it was less than that. Like we had baseline ideas. We threw this match together in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. You definitely want to be more aggressive with it. I wanted to like calm down, do like more like story for it.
Definitely rush for a little forward. That.
Yeah, one thing about this match, I think we definitely should have like slowed down a little bit.
I mean, how long
Five?
did we go in total?
20.
Yeah,
Yeah, about
I mean,
20.
That's respectable.
Then boom, you capitalize. Also, another weird thing, I don't really like rarely throw punches, so use like big few of them throwing punches. Every other time you use a forearm or just a regular kick.
That's like licensed by you.
Neck breaker?
A neck breaker.
Yeah, because I do it in every match.
Just
Like
vintage.
any match by me, that's one move I try to do to everyone.
My back. Throwing a fucking tantrum.
Because for JTA, you shouldn't be in this match. It should be just me. You in my way.
Just
Yup,
got over
yup.
1,000 views on.
Jeff Hardy. And kneeling clothesline. That's a good combo for you.
I
I think you
like
definitely
that.
should keep that.
Yep.
Because no one does a little Jeff Hardy thing right now, so definitely keep that. That's one thing we all need to do, like have like unique moves. Like you guys know, I do swinging neck breaker. I do fisherman suplex. Like we just have like all like unique things.
This is your favorite part right here, huh?
No, I hate chops.
That one was good, but the second one was the best.
Yeah,
out
second
of the
one was
three.
way better. Yeah,
The second one out of 3.
I'm like, all right, yeah, do
On
it.
camera, it don't sound that good, but in person,
Oh, dude,
Rewind
they
that.
were nasty.
rewind that. In person, they were insane.
Hate chops so badly. Y'all just want to keep doing chops to me. I've never chopped y'all.
Bullshit.
Okay, you don't count.
The fuck am I just not a person?
I've known you longer, so I definitely have chopped you.
Oh, dude, listen to this shit.
Yeah, I think one more time, like, oh, dang it, they're doing one more time. Fine. That one stung. That one hurt. And the good old yeet. I love taking that bump. So I have every big man do it to me.
Until that shit gets over, though.
Exactly, yeah.
That screaming like that.
I did it randomly, but then I think like people like they casting other people doing. Like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
Back up,
Yeah.
Oh, come here, nigga. Belly to belly. Where you going?
reference to our first
Where
match.
you going? 1, 2. It should have been 3.
Nope. The back to belly. You're not Bailey.
That's a devastating move.
Sometimes.
Belly to belly in the middle of the ring. That's devastating. Rewind.
Rewinding.
Listen to Jeff. That shit pisses me the fuck off.
He just be talking.
Pause it real quick, yo. You'll hear this nigga, Jeff. Get up, champ. You've been down too long. Shut the fuck up, nigga. On my soul.
He just be
Shut
talking.
the fuck up. Shut up, nigga. You're not a coach. Shut the fuck up.
He do
Go
be
ahead.
coach. He do be sideline coaching.
It's a backseat wrestler.
Oh yeah, backstage coaching, backseat coaching. Oh, this spot. I feel like we definitely could have like moved a little better, so we can just move that way rather than that way. Mm-hmm. So we could do that a little better.
I like how smooth this was.
That did come smooth. I did like that.
My idea.
It was your idea. We'll give you that. It was your idea.
This whole next sequence was Mickey's idea.
Yes, because you really wanted to be hardcore in this match. You want staples, skewers, like.
Dude, I want to do everything. You were the fucking.
Yes, because we didn't need it in this match. We just needed to do simple triple threat, and you guys save it for your big match.
It's a magic card. I had to give him the old razzle dazzle. Yeah.
That's my razzle dazzle. Little drop kick,
And then I come in,
black mass. Duck it.
rake the eyes, bring it around.
I like that you do that. It really works on the arm.
Yep.
Yeah. That's one. I wish I would like crumble my arm for that one. Although throwbacks and natural selection, you definitely should keep that. like I'm a decent seller. I feel like I could have sold that a little better.
I remember because Mickey chopped you really, really bad, and I was like, "Hey, sorry, buddy. Wait for it."
I know, right here. That was a real.
That hurt more than it should have. I'm like, all right, the chop can be fine. Nope, that hurt more than it should have.
That was a real scream.
That hurt more than it should have.
And I'm gonna be completely honest here. Like it was really close to like right here. Me and Jay kind of fell off on what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I'm wondering what you're trying to have me do. I'm trying to move like roll into position.
Yeah,
like,
I was trying to get you into the position that you needed to be in, so that we could move to the next transition.
Yeah, because next
but
one
we
is
just
splash. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get to the spot. I'm like, all right, I'm moving.
No, because I wasn't hitting you with a splash. I was supposed to hit you with that knee, right?
And then he gets hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. The knee. I think
And,
we talked about. I was talking about his splash. That's what I was talking about.
That was Tim's idea.
Yeah, it was Tim's idea.
I think Tim.
Yep.
I love how your shoulders up. I'm the only one getting pinned. Then I roll away to safety.
My only
We're next to
wish
landlord.
is that I wish that me and you worked more right here. We kind of went through this whole thing.
Pretty quickly, we could have slowed it down.
Yeah.
Got a little more out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my only.
There's a little bit of my idea as well. 'Cause I'm like, you guys are gonna have a third match, so you guys don't need to really work that much. But maybe a little longer could have
Yeah.
made it a little better. Look at me just chilling.
The way you throw strikes is really clean.
Yeah, I do like that.
I learned that from Kane.
Kane.
That uppercut.
Makes sense, yeah.
This spot right here was this was Tim's idea too.
I think I'm somewhat watching, most of like just trying to look up, so I'm like not on camera.
That's always the
I'm
best
tired.
part of selling on the outside.
Yeah.
This right here, this was Tim's idea.
Boom. €18. I slide in. Backbreaker.
Right on my neck.
Yeah, you're fine. 'Cause I love that backbreaker. I think it's a big reaction every time.
We're getting close to the end now.
Yep. It's a very simple match. Like, duck.
Drop kick. Why'd you get a tie for that
Why
one?
the fuck did you slide on your stomach like a penguin? Like
I
that?
don't know.
He's got
Yo,
the-
he straight
Oh,
pivoted
'cause
on his stomach.
The dude, he's got the real estate for it.
Yo, he straight. Rewind that. Yo, he straight pivoted on his stomach. His feet is off the air and all that shit. Watch. Ready? Whoop. That nigga's feet's off the air.
I just did it the moment.
Who the fuck told me to wear skinny jeans in that match?
Who told you to wear jeans and begin with?
It's chilly out.
Bro, you wore them in Mass. In June.
Yep. It was chilly out.
Yeah, it was
It
winter.
was June.
It was like 95. It's pretty cold.
Claw in your face.
Anyway.
That's insane.
I like this moment. The spear looked amazing.
Pause it.
Pausing.
This moment right here, I've always sat back and laughed. Because this nigga, he's only had like one rest spot throughout this whole fucking match.
Yep. I will tell you right now, the spear took me out. 1,000% took me out. Like, all right, nope.
Yo,
nope.
right here, when he goes like this, he's actually trying to catch his breath. I swear to God he is. Anyway.
It would definitely mix of both. Me in the moment, just like fire up, 'cause I'm about to get speared.
He's
No,
definitely
like,
trying to catch
I'm
his
tired.
breath. Right here.
Me monologuing. Boom. Because monologuing, the villain's greatest weakness.
Right there. He's trying to catch his breath.
And then spear, which looked amazing. 'Cause
Clean.
You turned
That
in
was
midair.
fucking nasty.
Definitely took me out. Took me out for the rest of it.
Whoop. Oh. Boom.
Dude,
Pause it.
Pause it.
This is where I put this in the group chat.
Yeah, I could probably find it and put the audio there.
Yeah,
but
my only disagreement with this right here, and this is, I'm pretty sure I'm the one that came up with this finish.
Yeah.
So this is kind of my fault. But instead of having Jay rip the ref off, because he just took that big ass spear, what we should have did is have Jay just lay on the ref, just,
Yep.
you'll break the count up. You know?
Yep.
That's what we should have did.
yeah, if I find the audio, I'll plug it like here.
Yo, this match was like as close as perfect as home ever saw a match. The only nitpicking thing that I'm going to nitpick is the ending. Instead of having Jay pull out the ref after that big ass spear, we should have had him just like lay on top of the ref. You know what I mean? Like 1, 2, and Jay just like laid on top of him. Like, no, tired. You know what I mean? And then we'll sell it for like 10 seconds. We should have sold it for like 10 seconds. And then I should have chased Jay around. When I got in, we should have did the exchange, hit him with the side effect, and then it should have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck, there's no ref. I get the ref. 1, 2, kick out. And then I go for the tsunami. Tsunami. 1, 2, fucking Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Damn, that would have been a fire finish. Either way, the finish was fire. I just think it would have been like more physical sense for it to play out the way I just explained it, especially because seeing Jay get hit with that big spear and then the nigga stands right up and then pulls the ref right up. I'm like, oh, damn, we could have sold that a little better. Other than that, dude, this match, I haven't stopped watching this match since I got home. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've watched this match over like easily 10 times now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been a way better idea.
Yep.
Obviously, with 2020 hindsight.
Yep.
Yeah. But the idea, I had taken out, grabbed the referee, chase around, but I was tired. The spear took me out. All the energy was out after me. Like, you can see, definitely in the strike exchange, like, first of all, I grabbed Tito's, got the referee.
Well, Tito's. He's only one Tito.
I say Tito's. He never corrected me yet. Yeah, I'm tired. Spirit took me out.
You gotta get that cardio up, baby.
That's one thing we all need to do. Cardio, 1,010%.
Got stuck underneath
I
the
definitely
fucking
did.
rope.
I thought it'd be cleaner. I'm like, nope. It's one part I hate, the strike exchange, because I could have done way better.
Well, we also worked you like a fucking mule during this entire match.
Yeah. Like, my strike looked weak in this one. But I didn't want you to win, because obviously, babyface, you should win all these strikes. Trick you with the punch, go for the kick. I was like, I wish your head was up a little more, because it looks like I'm just hit nothing either way. So I wish your head was up a little more, then you duck it.
I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. That was clean.
Side effect.
Dude, I love taking that side effect.
Yeah, fun move.
I love it. Dude, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's me and Mickey knows he can do it. This motherfucker spins me around like a carousel. He's
Yeah, I think the first time we done it in the Fatal 4-Way, like, it looks so clean.
My first time ever doing a side effect was against Smalls. And that threat with the guy that never, I haven't seen that guy since then. Some blonde kid.
Oh, is it the dude that Randy beat with a boat paddle?
Yes.
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 I forgot his name. It's
No
probably
wonder
somewhere
why.
on
No
here.
wonder we never saw him again.
Yeah, it
just-
is that guy.
Yeah.
Randy scarred him
Yep.
for life.
Oh, dude, he broke a fucking solid wood boat oar over the side of this dude. Like, I would never come back.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Pussy.
Alright, let's get you a big splash.
And right here, I think that Claymore could have been so much better.
Yeah, because more just a sliding drop kick rather than like boom Claymore.
I told you to kick me in my grill.
Yep. And right here, where I'm screaming, I don't know why. I fucked up something in my right side. So you can see me holding my right side, and I'm actually screaming in pain.
I thought you were selling.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, you're talking about
Dude,
the car
That
right
had to
now.
be that
just-
side effect.
Dude, I don't, yeah, something, but it just completely took me out. I'm screaming in pain.
Bruise the rib.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you're talking about the ride home, yeah.
Is this the day where I took Breeze to that smoke shop and I almost crashed my car?
I don't think so.
Do you remember that day though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't think that's the day. I think
I had
it
a
was
concussion.
probably-
I had a bad concussion that day.
I think it was a week
after we wrestled.
I think it was the week before. I don't know. I don't think it was this time. 'Cause we went straight home after.
Those are the best, yo. I didn't know what a concussion felt like until I got a real bad concussion.
Well, yeah.
It just feels like you're drunk.
Yep.
Well, you be taking bumps on your head sometimes.
Yeah.
It feels like you're drunk. Like that's the best way to describe a concussion.
Was it you who told me that you had a concussion after Yardcade?
Yes.
And you just like you kept drinking and you didn't feel drunk, or you just felt.
No, so what I said was I didn't at Yardcade, right? Let anyone tell you a story. I drank too much. I got like fucked up, blacked out. Realistically, I probably had like 5 shots, which for me, it sounds like a lot to the average person, but for me, that is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. And then I blacked out.
Yeah, because you were knocked out.
Dude,
you were knocked out in the car.
I felt drunk before I had one sip of alcohol. When my homies handed me those bottles before they left, bro, I felt like I was hammered. I felt like I was hammered.
Yeah, Yardcade after party, y'all went hard. Y'all were out of it.
Dude, all I remember is my last thing I remember, bro, is playing beer pong one time, saying I quit, and that's the last thing I remember.
I remember I had to take, because Jeff kept trying to leave, I had to take out his starting relay out of his car, and I put it in the microwave so he couldn't start his car and leave.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave. I'm like, no, do not leave. You are out of it.
I cussed him the fuck out when I found out. So I woke up, right? And I didn't find out until after that this nigga was actively trying to leave while I was passed out, and he was hammered.
Extremely hammered.
I spazzed. I was like, yo, bro, you don't play with my life like that, bro. Like, you want to go home drunk, you're a grown man. Do what you want to do. But you got me in the car, and I'm just passed out. I don't even have an opportunity to say my goodbyes, bro. Like, bro, you better not ever let me fucking do that.
Do not drink and drive, kids.
Don't fucking drink in general.
Don't do it.
Yes,
Don't drink and drive.
Kids or adults, no drinking and driving.
Nope. None of it.
None of it. All right, so let's get to this ending. Because I think I was supposed to have an end credit scene with me like apologizing to you like text message, but I was too lazy and just didn't record it. Because I had a text message saying, hey, your main like mid card Mickey, and then me changing it to main event Mickey and like whole cinematic and stuff. I just never got to it.
You got lazy.
Yep.
Hold on. Can we go back about 10 seconds?
What's up?
Watch my mouth. I fucking spit and I drooled.
Yep.
That shit hanging on your chin. He didn't take out shit.
I don't know. Looks like y'all both on the ground right now.
He didn't pin me.
He did win.
Yeah, it did win.
So.
He didn't pin me.
I don't care what anybody says. I know what I saw. That's bullshit.
I love commenters pot.
You love commenters pot?
I love Potter's commentary.
Yeah, there we go. I'm about to say what?
I love Potter's commentary. Like, he actually gives a fuck. He actually tries to put people over.
Oh yeah.
Compared to other people that get on the mic and they just shit on the match.
Dropkick. Oh, they shouldn't have done that. Like,
bro, for example, when Jeff gets on the mic, bro, it is the worst fucking thing ever. It's the worst fucking thing ever.
Your cousin from Boston.
Dude,
like,
I've never seen someone try to put themselves over so bad and them not even involved in the match. Like, even when he's ref. Like, that nigga always just gotta be over.
just gotta try to find a way to stay relevant, I guess.
Yeah, Tag Team Turmoil, which was next, which was very much
Fuck that.
yeah, not the greatest match in the world.
Bro, it's just fucking. I blame key balls for that one. I blame key balls. He should have broke up the pin.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot. It was like
Now that I think about it.
No one discussed anything. I want to put it out for Tag Team Turmoil. No one discussed anything. We were all going all willy nilly.
Yeah, this was probably the dumbest thing ever. I mean, now we can say me and Grimes are former tag champions.
Technically, I don't know. Does it count? Because it's like this championship scramble. Like you guys hold it, but not actually like champion. Or I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I think it's still technically a championship.
You know,
Does it count? I don't know.
For like 30, 40 seconds.
Still a run. Like, what's a good WWE example?
Because like championship scramble, like technically Brian Kendrick is the WWE champion.
Yeah,
but
and they recognize that.
I don't think they do.
Yes, they do.
They say, hey, he's been champion, but not. You don't actually count it in the record books.
I'm pretty sure he's in the record books.
Yeah, he should be in the record books as a WWE champion.
He won it.
He did win it, but only for that time frame. It's weird like that.
So it doesn't matter. I was only a champion for 2 weeks. Did I not win it?
Well, that's different.
Listen, so like that's the same difference between, you know, like, hey, Daniel Bryan won the WWE championship, but somebody cashed in on him. Like he pinned somebody to become the champion, and then somebody pinned him. He was the champion.
I don't know. Apparently, there's a difference with WWE.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll ask someone if that actually counts.
We'll send a letter in.
Yeah, we'll send a letter like, hey, does this count?
I've been blowing it off camera.
But yeah, the tag team turmoil definitely was not what I imagined us to lose our tag titles. We definitely probably should have lost it just normal tag match.
Bro, that tag team turmoil issue was stupid.
That
It was.
that was so
We didn't
fucking
get-
dumb.
We didn't get to pick our fucking partners. Besides, they already established.
Yeah, we
tag
were
teams.
established. They had not worth saving.
That was only two.
Cleaners weren't there. That's all tag team we have.
Yeah.
And we had Torrance and Falcone, which is now a tag team.
Onyx and Grimes, which didn't work.
I just like, all right, you got paid him off somehow. I don't know, somehow you got him.
Yep.
You had Levi and Barry. Then who was it? Wyatt and Victor.
Wow.
So, while we're still on the podcast, we got a little time left.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we just reacted to it. We still have
What?
a lot more stuff.
Are your plans if home does end?
If home does end, which exclusive breaking news, there's a chance home might end.
Oh, there's a great chance that home might end after this year's Yardcade.
Yes, because the guy who hosted at his house, I don't know if I want to say his name, but the guy who's at his house doesn't want to host it there anymore, and we need an actual warehouse. And some of us will actually like pay for a warehouse.
Right. I mean, we did before. We did twice before.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, with going into a warehouse again, there's a lot of politics that, you know, come along with that. You know, I kind of came for the ride as a child, as did you, and as did you.
Yes.
So we really weren't old enough to understand the logistic portion of everything that was really going on behind the scenes. And now I feel like that we're a bit older, you know, we can actually step in those shoes and see, you know, like what's going on.
Yeah, because if we get a warehouse, obviously we got to keep it clean. We got to make sure bathroom. We got to make sure
Exactly.
actually we don't break anything. Because
Exactly.
obviously we've seen right here, wall is broken in.
Yep.
The guy's garage, and he can replace that.
Yeah.
But
Well, here's the thing is
obviously-
he's going to have to replace that out of his own pocket.
Exactly.
Right? Nobody is going to help him replace that, right?
Unfortunately.
And breaking news, you know, our roster has no give a damn for the person that runs this fucking place, which is ridiculous.
Unfortunately, there
What
are
a
few.
surprise!
Unfortunately, there are a lot that.
A bunch of assholes all link up every other Sunday. You think they're gonna have respect?
Nope. Wow.
There's a few of us that will pay for the warehouse, but hopefully we don't know if it's enough that will fully successfully pay for the warehouse off.
Yep.
Exactly. So,
So-
with that being said, do you have any intention of wrestling after home ends, or it's just?
I would love to, like, maybe go to Massachusetts because, see those look on your face because you know you're gonna pressure me like, do it. But I would like to continue wrestling.
Here's the
definitely.
thing, right? Is that, Jay, you have a very bright future and you've made a lot of connections in the world of wrestling here in Western New York, right? And I know that a lot of local promoters know what you're capable of. So you have a very bright future. Mickey, on the other hand, can I say it? Is blackballed from Western New York professional wrestling.
Very much blackball. Niggas don't like me around here. I punched the wrong guy in the face.
No, you punched the right guy in the face.
Well, I did, but I did it, you know.
When he was booked as a wrestler, and you know
Who,
now you're looked at the bad guy no matter what.
Who did you punch in the face in front of who?
Oh, I punched Max in front of Jay Lethal.
He punched a wrestler right in front of the world-renowned professional wrestler Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
That is what got him blackballed from Western New York professional wrestling. But
Listen, the way it was explained to me is that if I would have done it in privacy, it would have been a different story. But I just, you know, Buddy told me to pull up to a show, and I just did exactly what he said. And, you know, I got yelled at for it. And
yep.
Yeah.
But did that stop him from going out on his own accord and getting booked professionally elsewhere? Where did you travel recently?
Which I did make a vlog for.
You know,
Thank you.
so although he may not be able to secure a Western New York booking on either of the Western New York shows, the predominant ones. He still made a huge name for himself. Why don't you tell everybody about that?
Oh man,
I did have that on here, but we put here.
oh you did.
Yes, I did have it on here.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, like I can't wrestle in Western New York. I can't really wrestle in New York State to begin with, unless I travel to New York City. That's really like the only other place I could wrestle in New York State. So I kind of just proved the point to everybody and was like, yo, like, it's not what they say it is. Like, around here, and I'm sure this is what it is like nationwide when it comes to the indie scenes. You don't go to these set trainers, these set promoters. You're never going to get booked. You can't do anything. It's never say, you know what I mean? That never say never shit is like completely obsolete in their minds. Once they say never, it's never. Like, and I felt like that wasn't true. You never say never. So I made connections in other places. Jersey, Mass. I just got paid first indie show, professional show in Texas, Houston, Texas. Yeah, I'm just making my own way. And it just makes me feel good because I know those guys watched me. I'm sure they didn't watch the match, but they know that I went down there because...
Possibility.
My home, not possibility, bro. Just by at least seeing it on Facebook.
Well,
my homies shared my stuff. They're friends with them on Facebook.
Guaranteed. And
it's
it's the fact that, I mean, people can't keep your name out of their mouth.
Nah, dude. Yo, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, people don't like me, and it's like I can laugh about it now, but it's just like I really did nothing wrong. Like, I just stood up for myself. That's all I did.
People have opinion on you.
Yeah.
Like, they don't. That's all I did. All I did was stick up for myself. A grown
That's
man
it.
told me he was gonna slap me, and I punched him in his face. And I'm the bad guy in that situation. How? I don't know. But in this situation, I'm the bad guy. But it just makes me laugh now, you know, because all these people say this, that, and the third about me, and I'm actively doing what I've said I was gonna go do. I'm actively going, getting pro bookings, and getting paid for what I love to do.
Yes, which is amazing.
Yep.
Like, I can say confidently, like, half the guys that came from XCW that went pro, their first 4 shows unpaid. I can say that confidently. 100% fact.
I mean, some of them probably are taking bookings pro bono still.
Yeah.
You know, just to get their name out there.
Yep. And I can say with full confidence and full pride, my first pro booking, I made money. And it wasn't a fucking $20 and a handshake. It wasn't a hot dog and a handshake. I made legit money.
Yeah, he went out to Texas on a promotions dime.
I paid traveling, paid stay, payment. I got paid. I got paid, baby. Like, what are you talking about?
You know, that's the important part of wrestling. You gotta get paid.
I got paid.
That's it.
Like, so I can, like, I always tell these people, and this is gonna sound stupid, but it's true. Outside of New York State, I'm a professional wrestler.
Inside New York State, you're a professional wrestler, but they won't book you.
Yeah, and it gets me upset a little bit because I watched the new guys that are coming up in their companies, Underground, whatever fuck, Ground Zero, and it's like, dude, like, these are all guys that I've already wrestled. Like, these are all guys that I've already wrestled on the Underground, backyard scene, whatever you want to call it. Like, these are all dudes like I've already fucking wrestled.
And obviously, that's not a shot at you guys. We're all very proud of everything that you guys are doing. It's just saying, hey, you know, we've shared a ring with you guys. I know a lot of the Ground Zero guys I've also shared a ring with. You know, Damian Sate, very proud of you and everything that you're doing out there in Ground Zero. You're a very talented prospect, and I really hope that you flourish.
That's damn near like my name one right there, Damian Sate, like doing amazing things. But it's like, dude, like, I shared the ring with that guy. This guy asked me for advice once upon a time.
I took tag titles off of Damian Sate.
I'm just saying, like, once upon a time, like, these guys that are doing great things in the local indie scene were asking me for advice. Mm-hmm. You know, there's got to be some type of value to that.
Yeah, you never find value in that.
So obviously, it's just the people who are high can't swallow their pride.
Yeah. And that's another thing. It just makes me laugh because it's not just me. It's us. It's a home thing. Like, people, like, they're not trained. It's like, But it's the guys that are saying that are the ones that legit dead ass trained us. It is these guys that are like, yo, those guys are all unprofessional, they're backyarders, untrained. Like, so those 2.5 years you guys were around training us is just obsolete. Like,
Yeah, I will definitely say, like I said before, like don't forget where you came from. Like you came from backyard. You still gotta like respect it. Like,
and then it's like I lose respect for people like. I'm gonna fuck like people like Vance, people like Bill. Like I lose respect because they grew up right. They didn't come from the backyard. They were pros, and then when they had nothing, they came to us. They came to the backyarders, and it's not just that. It's multiple pros that's done this. They came to us. They needed us. Yo, you guys, yo, let me help. Let me help you. Let me train you. No. You guys were getting no bookings, and we were active. And I'm a strong advocate for this. If it's not ESW or Nickel City, the biggest fucking wrestling feds in Western New York is Nickel City, ESW, and once upon a time XTCW.
That's it. They were the top 3, and we were close. I mean, we had a really huge following on social media. It's just things
didn't work out.
Yeah, people came in, and really the way that I see it is. They came in and they disturbed something that they should not have disturbed because we were flourishing.
Oh, we were on the come up, dude. We were like fucking a year away from going pro, legit.
I'm not gonna knock everything said because the wrestling, like when they did improve. We did get better wrestling.
Oh yeah, of course. It was a professional wrestler training a bunch of guys that had potential, but
but the personal side, like the personality and stuff, that what screwed us up.
Yeah, it's just in a matter of just fucking respect. Like those guys had no respect for us. Like none, and they wanted all the respect in the world. And like you get what you get.
It's earned.
You gave us nothing.
It's earned. Right? It's earned. I feel that everybody that I meet, I mean, I give them, I give them a level of respect, but I would like it back in return, right? I guess you get what you give. So
yeah, definitely true.
Yeah, man. I just sit back and laugh sometimes, especially when that overall statement was like, "Don't forget where you came from." It was like, well, as far as the guys that started XCCW, yes, that's that statement is valid. But as far as our old trainers, like they never came from the backyard, and then they came to us when they needed them, and then they just fucking forgot about us. It's like, dude, like that's crazy. Like they didn't start there, but it's like, bro, like you were here for a decent amount of time. So bro.
The way that I see it, they came during the height of COVID, right? Where hey, we were renting a facility and we were still producing shows. We weren't.
Fuck the law.
No, we weren't doing anything that we shouldn't have been doing because obviously we weren't putting it out there for a crowd. We were just a group of people getting together and still putting on shows.
Oh no, we were completely illegal. There was supposed to be like only 4 people in a building at one time. Dude, we were stacking that bitch like 13 strong. There was no social distancing. No one got sick. COVID is
people
fake.
got sick. I don't know that. People did get sick. We were sick.
But still, I mean, I feel like they came in during the height of COVID. I mean, that's what made me step away is because there was a lot of movement, a lot of change very quickly that I just wasn't happy with. So that made me step away, and I tried coming a few different times, and it nothing ever really clicked. It just felt like every time that I stepped into that building, I felt horrifically disrespected. And I didn't do anything to deserve something like that. So I think that we've shed enough on this topic. Jay's probably going to have to edit some things to stop anybody from getting their feelings hurt.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm staring right at the camera when I say that. Niggas know where I'll be at every Sunday.
Well, to answer your question, again, going back, check around, answer your question, I definitely would like to continue wrestling, whether it's at NEW or if the opportunity is there, I would.
I want to take you to Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, I want to take you both to Texas. Let's go to Texas.
I mean,
to promote. I'm
sure get paid? You want to get paid?
I got family out there.
You want to get paid?
We got a place to stay.
I would like money.
I can get you paid.
Yeah,
you talking to the guy that can get you paid, baby.
But for me, like, because from when I did a little bit use that excuse, like, yes, I had college, I can't just go out and travel with you guys. So I will admit it was a little bit of excuse, but also like little scary putting yourself out there because I have to like put myself out there. The whole character show I can actually wrestle and deserve to be there. Like,
Yeah,
scary.
that's how you
It's
get your
scary.
name out there. It is scary. It's
scary.
scary.
Like,
Fuck, dude.
You know, I
Anxiety
remember
improving.
I'm every time that I go somewhere new, I mean, I'm scared to get into their ring, right? Like when we first get there to go warm up, because like I know different places have different rules. Hey, you know, you can't, like, what are you doing in our ring, right? Obviously, I mean, every place that I've been to so far, they've all been very inviting, very, you know, as far as like, hey, yeah, get in the ring, take a couple bumps, you know, just kind of get a feel for it, you know, fuck around a little bit. But you never really know, you know, what somebody's intentions are going to be at their company. 'Cause everybody has different rules, you know, no pissing in the woods or, you know.
But it is scary. But it's a rewarding feeling, though. You know, after you get there and you put on your show and people are coming up to you and they're like, "Hey, when's the next time you can come down? You know, we want to book." That feeling, bro. My nigga, that is the best feeling in the world. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you start feeling cocky. You start feeling like the man, bro. It's like, dude, oh, you want me to come back, huh? I know you do. I know you want to see me again. Yeah, who wouldn't?
Yep. I just want to throw this out here. If when you finish a matchup and you walk through the curtain, if you go backstage and you see somebody backstage, they look at you, they go, "Good shit, dude." They didn't watch your match.
They didn't watch that
They
shit.
didn't watch that shit.
They didn't watch that
There's
shit.
a chance of that, yeah.
No, they did not
Good
watch
chance of
that. They're just saying that because
you walk back tired.
Yep. If you broke a sweat, I guarantee you somebody in the back's gonna walk up to you, shake your hand, and go, "Good shit." Take that how you take it. I'll take it as some respect. But you didn't watch my match. Don't lie to me.
Word. Especially when there's no fucking TVs back there to watch it.
Nothing.
Nigga, you definitely didn't
Nothing.
watch. You weren't peeking through that camera.
No.
You weren't peeking through that curtain. You weren't peeking through that curtain, nigga.
You know, I didn't watch it, but you know, I heard it.
I heard
That's
it.
really what they'll say.
It was electrifying.
That's what they'll say. Yo, that crowd was wild. Yo, I heard that crowd. Yo, you were popping them. Shut the fuck up, dude.
But now that I have more time in my hand, I definitely would like to travel with you guys a little more.
Riot?
Right in the ring.
I think they're all booked. I think on Instagram
I can get you
They're
one
not.
before you
They're
can- I
not
can
booked.
get
How
you
about
one.
this? How about this? You and I can wrestle each other, and I can back out of that bogus dog shit match that they have me booked in.
I was like, you are booked in a triple threat match
It's-
with a girl named, was it the Mistress,
and
then
Hiroshima. They can duke it out. They can duke it out.
The mistress is exactly what her name entails, nigga.
Okay, all right. You're gonna have to edit that one out.
Probably,
All right. No, but I mean, if you want to join the Riot, I would love to have you there, and me and you can plan a match and have an absolute banger of a match.
That wouldn't be bad.
I really do not feel like wrestling Bam Bam Bigelow and and I don't know.
I was like, where you going with this?
I don't know, but it's not for me.
So speaking of that, you guys are going to Riot Ring. I don't think your match has been announced yet, unless you want to drop an exclusive who you're gonna face.
Some fatal four-way.
Big fatal four-way.
Yeah, some. Only one I do know is Leonidas.
Leonidas? Okay. I faced him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I kept a little bit of NEW because it just keep popping on my feed when I'm doing research for Leonidas. So I knew like been catching up a little bit on it.
Shit.
Yeah.
They got a view shit.
Yep.
My clip of my skewers just went viral on their page.
Oh, look at that.
100,000.
100,000 views. Yep. We touched the Indian market. Swear to God. Yo, I think I'm gonna go down to India and become a deathmatch wrestler.
Okay.
They'll pay. They pay.
They'll
pay.
fuck it. They'll pay.
Yep.
They'll pay. I'll go anywhere that pays.
That is a choice.
Money talks. Bullshit walks.
Yeah.
Let's talk. All right. So that's for backyard wrestling. Now, how about we go to WWE? Because we both have been to live shows now. You were at Elimination Chamber, and we were at Raw.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's first off, chronological order. How was Elimination Chamber?
That shit was lit.
It was
Other than the very beginning. I'll stand by it, bro. The biggest pop in person was when they booed the American national anthem.
Which makes sense.
Bro, I never felt more patriotic in my life.
never felt more patriotic in my life.
Those boos were loud.
Bad, bro. It made me mad. Like, yo, it made me mad, bro. Like
I understand why. Because
I was with my home. No, fuck that, dude.
well,
nah.
they from what I forgot where, but they booed the national anthem before. So like,
yeah, the hockey game.
hockey game. There you go. They booed the American national anthem before.
We
So
beat the fuck out of that game, literally, and like legit. Actually fought them and beat them in their own game.
yep, I don't know hockey, but did that before.
Yep.
And obviously the political climate, like I understand why they get booed, but like it was loud.
You want to boo my president? That's different. But you want to boo my whole country? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I thought I was about to get jumped.
That's why Trish
I didn't
Stratus
care.
lost.
That's
She
why,
won.
bro. No one watched that match.
No, see,
That was definitely a.
No one watched that match.
That was
I
definitely
watched.
a
That's why I was
sleeper match.
I
wrong.
watched everyone get out their fucking seat,
That match was definitely a sleeper.
me
That was-
included. Bro, the line for the booth to get merch was insane during that match. Insane. No one watched it.
That was definitely a sleeper.
Bro, the Canadian crowd didn't even pop for Trish. They
no.
didn't even pop for Trish until the announcer said that she was from Canada. Once the announcer said like from Canada, then everyone went crazy. But up until that point, no one cared.
It was like a weak. It was, in their defense, it was a weak storyline. Like it was just like,
Bro, the
hey,
Canadians,
Trish,
nah, it's
Trish
not
is
even just
here.
that.
We're gonna put her with blonde champion. Get her over. Nia, Candice, boom, match.
No, it's not even that.
Yep,
I think the Canadian people are just fucking stupid.
Okay, all right.
They're dumb.
Next topic.
Nah, not next topic. Fuck that, dude. Like Sami Zayn came out, right? Cool. Kevin Owens comes out next. The guy behind, a couple guys behind me. Kevin Owens is Canadian? Kevin Owens is Canadian? He's Canadian?
He's clearly Canadian.
Canadian? He's Canadian? Like, they were genuine questions.
I don't know. Maybe it was just your section.
Canadian? Like, bro, what the fuck?
Maybe it was just
How are
your
you guys
section.
Canadians and don't know who
I mean,
your
maybe-
main stars
I think maybe
are?
they weren't. Maybe they weren't. They were just American who just came there.
To
them
boo
niggas
the
was
national anthem.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that sounds
Bro,
American.
Nah, bro. I stood up. Man, fuck Canada. USA.
Bro, you
USA.
were outnumbered.
USA.
No one was here.
Dude, my
No,
homie
not
told
at
me
all.
to sit down.
I would too. Yeah.
My homie told me to sit down. I was like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Stand up and stand for your country.
No.
He like,
Outnumbered.
You like, sit down. I was like, nah, fuck you. Stand up, stand for your country. USA. USA.
Nah, I'll do it. No.
Nah, bro. Some dude behind me. He was like, "Oh, you're Mr. America, huh?" I look back. I was like, "Nah, I'm Captain America, nigga. You Captain America. Yep, you fucked up."
Okay.
Other than that, it was cool. I mean,
Yeah, you got to see John Cena heel turn.
no,
No.
I beat traffic. So,
Oh, you just left.
Wow.
dude, yeah. So I walked out the building as Cody Rhodes said, "Fuck you." I heard the pop for when he said "fuck you," and then as he was saying that, I was like, we turned back. So he was like, we heard the pop, and we were like, should we go back? We're like, nah, fuck it, let's beat traffic.
Big mistake on that
Yeah,
one.
dude, we beat traffic
Big
by, like-
mistake on that one.
It was not to see it in person, but in the aspect of trying to get home.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that was not a mistake, bro.
I mean, I feel like look, we got home from Raw a little, like what? It's a fairly good time, right?
Well, so I mean, where we parked was pretty.
Well, it's pretty
good,
close,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, we were pretty close to get to the road. But then again, I mean, you have 10,000 people versus.
But yeah,
like
they also have the bigger
30,000
arena, yeah.
people. Yeah, but
I feel like you
making
definitely could have waited. You could have waited.
I mean, he could have, but he probably would still be waiting to get home.
Yeah,
right now.
dude, we would have been on the highway for like an hour in traffic. Compared to, but it took us an hour and a half to get to the arena compared to like 45 minutes to get home. Because of traffic. Like the traffic getting there was insane.
I
Like,
imagine.
it was like a dead stop traffic. It was annoying.
Annoying.
It was annoying. So I just wanted to get there. I was tired.
Yep.
I was tired. I just wanted to get there,
Just want to
bro.
go home.
Yep.
By the middle of the show, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, all right, wrap it up.
Trying to remember
Wrap it up, bro. Bring John Cena out. Bring John Cena out, bro. Like after this, we going. So
You had a good time there.
I did. I mean, Canada as a country.
Yes, I think that was established a
Yeah.
bit ago.
I don't think I'll go back.
I don't think I'll go back.
Right now, where the political climate sits, I will not go to Canada because I want to make sure that I can get back. So
I'm sure you'll be able to
I
get
was
back.
worried about getting back in, but the dude didn't give a fuck. Yo, he was like, he was like, how you guys doing? Where you guys coming from? WWE. You got anything to back? Really went it down. All right, have a nice one.
Well, yeah, that's
yeah,
just
that's
scary in
usually
general.
how it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, but I thought I was about to get pulled out the car and like it's me and my homie. Like,
Well, I don't think you're gonna national hit like this man
right,
cheered for America in a Canadian. I don't think it's gonna be
Hold on.
national news.
Before you say me and my homie, do not incriminate yourself right now. Go ahead.
No, because my homie usually gets pulled out at the border just because they always fuck with him.
For what? That never happens to me.
He's colored. Be honest with you, he's fucking colored. Him and his cousins always get fucked with. So I was expecting, like, on the way back, like, yo, pull over right here, get out the car, bring the dogs out. I was, like, nervous as shit.
That never happened to me.
None of that happened, bro. I was so happy when we just cruised right into America. Getting into Canada is easy.
Yeah, getting in.
But
getting out is the hard part.
Yeah, getting out is the hard part. And that's what I was worried about. I was worried about getting stopped by, like, fucking...
Damn.
What?
No, I'm listening to you.
Oh, nigga. Yeah, that was...
Yeah. Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, bro, that was the scariest part, bro. I was nervous as shit. That guy was cool, though. He didn't care.
Yeah, I doubt they care. Like this late at night. Like,
The first thought, I was like, yo, I definitely could have smuggled something.
Okay.
Well, all right. We're changing that up.
That was my first
We're
thought.
not getting
I was like,
that
yo,
far
if
up
it's
there.
that easy, yo, what the fuck is stopping anyone?
All right. Well, Raw. Cool. I did vlog it, but how was your experience at Raw?
First WWE show
That was your first one?
post COVID.
Let's go.
Okay. So I haven't been since like 2019. This is my first televised event, which was pretty sick.
You've only ever been to live shows?
Yeah. Yeah. I was really like, I guess, taken aback to how small the actual set is. Like the ring and the barricade around is tiny. It's tiny compared to like how it looks on TV. We got super lucky with
we got
our
really
seats.
good seats. I want to say that. We got really good seats.
We had a great view of the action, and then we had 4 different wrestlers go do promos. Like here is our seats, 4 seats over, and then a set of stairs, and they're doing the promo on those stairs right there with 4 different wrestlers. We had Bailey, Waller, Theory,
Braun Breaker.
and Braun Breaker. And if you watch that Raw back, when Braun Breaker walks down those stairs, you can probably actually see me and Jay.
Yeah, it's very dark, but you can see like a glimpse of us.
Yeah, we're,
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I had to know.
Yeah. But yeah, and it was a crazy experience. First and foremost, they have a guy still walking around. Well, I'm about to break some kayfabe right here.
Oh, you talking about the security guy when he comes trying to stop people?
No. There's a guy. Well, like, so there's a camera person, and then behind the camera person, there's a guy holding up an iPad with a timer on it. Going, you have 90 seconds for this promo. That's all you have. Boom. Right? And once it hits 0, it fucking says, stop, wrap it up.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Everything
Yeah,
is
it makes sense how
timed
how they
precisely.
done. Yeah, that's WWE for you.
I thought they just had it timed to their mental.
Nope, they have a timer.
Nope, they have a timekeeper, and they apparently like it's so like for main event, dude. They ran through main event and speed like within minutes.
Yeah.
Which makes
It was
sense,
within
yeah.
like 15 minutes.
Because speed like 5 minutes on Twitter, and then main event like 1 hour. So 2 matches, boom. Speed 1 match.
Dude, I can't even lie. Last time I even went to AEW, I can't remember them even doing a main event show.
It's main event usually.
The pre-show, but I've from what I can remember, last time I was at Raw, they didn't even do a main event. They just went straight into the show.
Yep,
That's possible. Yeah.
From what I can remember, at least.
Yeah, I was like, unless you just made it super late,
Yeah.
you just got there. Super late.
No, I never get there late, bro. I get there 5 o'clock, first person at the gate.
that's I mean,
Yeah, we did get there early as
we
well.
were 3rd in line at our gate.
Yeah, so we got in like immediately.
Yeah, like immediately. So yeah, we beelined, did merch, and then
You really got to run to the merch table.
We didn't run it. It was fairly.
This is a public service announcement. I was absolutely touched funny at the beer stand. I paid $20 for a beer, and I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah.
It was stupid expensive.
Like maybe like $10 for a beer.
Nope.
$20.
Yep.
$20.
Yo, I can tell you haven't been in the arena for a minute.
Dude, it's been a while, but goddamn, dude, I paid for a 12-pack in 1 cup. The fuck?
Yep.
It was ridiculous, but it was so.
And they poured it in the cup for you, which pisses
They did.
me off.
Yep.
That annoys me.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. It just
random?
annoys me.
Okay.
Like, bro, you're popping a can, pouring it in the cup. Give me the fucking can.
I don't know.
Oh, who got a water bottle? Anyone get a water bottle?
I didn't get anything.
No, bro. When you get water bottles, bro, they'll take your cap,
Don't take the cap. Why did they take the cap?
so you can't throw the cap. That's their excuse.
I mean, I guess, but like,
Oh, that's probably what it is. Because if you throw one of those
beer
cups,
can.
it's not going very far. But if you throw a beer can, it
might get far and hit someone.
It's making movement.
I mean, I guess that somewhat makes sense.
But why are they taking the cap? Like, they'll give you the Sprite bottle, but they'll take your cap. That's it.
Because the cap will go far, a bottle I guess won't. I don't know.
Yeah, right, dude. I'll plug that hole and I'll launch that shit in the ring.
I don't. Well, see, he did this one. They're gonna listen to this like,
No, but what I'm
make
saying
sure
is
he
taking
gets
the
a cup.
cap. What I'm telling, my whole principle behind saying that is this stupid taking the cap because they wanted to throw it. I'm gonna plug the hole and throw it. Like that's all I have to do.
I don't know. Maybe it's like arena safety. I don't know.
I don't know.
Make sure
I
no
just
one
think it's
falls or
stupid,
something.
right? Especially when you first time experience it. Like, bro, who wants to cap off their drink?
Also, if you spill it, you have to buy another one. That's how they get you.
Yep.
That's how they get you. You spill it. Oh, I have to
It's
get another
cheaper
one.
in Canada.
Well,
I paid $15 for a beer in Canada.
it makes sense, Canada.
15
Oh, 50 Canadian?
Canadian?
Yeah, was it 50 Canadian?
No, 15 American. So $20 Canadian.
Oh, all right.
$20 Canadian.
That's not bad. That's not that bad. But overall, I mean, we've seen some pretty decent matches. I think what were our main event matches were Santos Escobar.
Nope.
No.
Cruz del Toro.
No, sorry, Cruz del Toro versus Pete Dunne.
Yep, but that's fun.
That was a
Fun, simple
decent
match.
match.
When did he change his name? I know it's been a while.
I have no idea when. I was thinking more when we went to the main roster. Because in NXT, it was Raul Mendoza, which I feel like that's a better name.
Oh,
2021 when Tyler Bate got on the main roster?
Change his name back to Pete Dunne?
Yes, because Tyler Bate be like, hey, be yourself again. You can be Pete Dunne rather than Butch. So
if you watch his Titantron, I peeped this, but like it says Pete Dunne and it flashes in and out, but it goes from flashes between Butch and Pete Dunne. It's like it's weird. Like if you watch it, it like flashes super quick.
I was so
I didn't see
pissed
that.
when they changed his name.
to Butch, yeah, that's such a stupid decision.
I was so mad. I was like, bro, who's Butch?
Yeah, I was
That's a
sour.
Vince decision. That was what sounds
so
like.
And they
sour.
cut his hair too.
No, it was just shorter.
Nah, then he go damn near bald once for a little bit.
No, just in like a little bun.
I could have sworn he had like a buzz cut.
No, because they put it in a bun, then they made him wear a fucking cap.
Yeah, the little cap.
But,
Yeah,
let's see, what else do we have? We had
that Zoe Starks versus Dakota Kai. But that was fun. People
I
love
can't
Dakota Kai.
stand
okay.
Zoe Starks.
Why?
I just don't like.
I
her.
love Dakota Kai though.
Dakota's fun.
I don't like Zoe Starks' character.
She doesn't have a character.
That's why I don't like
she doesn't have a character. That's the one
like
thing.
it.
That's one thing that's wrong with her. She doesn't have a character, but she's great in the ring.
Yep.
I think it's corny. Like they've been trying to find a fucking replacement for Ronda Rousey so bad with the MMA style.
Well, they had Shayna, but they screwed her up on the main roster. Like her main roster sucks.
Shayna Blazer, she's another one I can't get behind her either.
So,
I'm not a
listen,
fan. I don't like that MMA style. I think it's corny. I like MMA.
So
It's fine.
Here, I mean, so what? Shayna Baszler. It was either. Well, it was Shayna Baszler ended up fighting Ronda Rousey, right?
Yes, in
And
the
then
MMA
They
match.
fought in real life,
Yeah.
like, actually, like in the UFC.
Yeah, and
Probably.
I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
pretty sure they did.
Because they're obviously friends in real life.
I
I thought during their fight, one of the two shit their pants in the octagon. It was one of those two.
I never heard that one.
I swear.
Also, why would you know that?
I swear to God, I was told like it was either. I think it was Ronda Rousey shit her pants. Shayna Baszler kicked her so hard that she shit her pants.
That's believable.
Maybe I mean yeah.
I know.
I would say
she
it's
lost
UFC,
that.
so I wouldn't be probably like,
Ronda
boop, boop.
Rousey's undefeated until fucking Holly Holm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was that match, and
I don't
then
know.
speed match, which actually like they record speed match. They're only like 5 minutes. Like they record like weeks in advance. Like we were at Raw, what? The 3rd of March, and like the speed match just came out like recently this week.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, so they record like weeks and weeks in advance for speed.
Yep.
Yeah, it was what was her name? Not Kate Catanzaro. What was her new name?
Kathy.
Nope. Katana Chance. There we go. Katana Chance versus Sol Ruka.
Sol Ruka.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love me some good Sol Ruka.
I love Sol Ruka.
Yes.
I didn't know
Didn't
who
they
she
not Dragon Lee? Who's Spencer's brother?
Phoenix.
Didn't he just make his debut on Friday?
Yeah, he had a vignette. He's think coming when we're recording this week.
was. Yep. I don't understand. I mean, why they're not putting. I mean, I guess I can understand why they're not putting them together. Just another, I guess, like a LWO. Just another
Just to separate them a little bit.
Spanish faction.
And then because obviously they're brothers, they're gonna eventually become a tag team.
Yeah. Are they actual brothers?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is his little brother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'll take it. Who's older?
Let's see. We had.
Then Raw.
Yeah, we had
Punk segment.
Punk. Yeah, the
But
Punk
that was
segment.
fun.
That was very fun. They just kept scrapping.
They just brawled. Yeah, they just
Punk,
brawled all around.
Punk yoked like 4 security guards. Just beating the shit out of throwing security guards all around. They were fighting in the
See any
crowd.
indie guys?
I know there was Tony Cini from GTS.
I saw that one.
And other than that, I think that's it. At least
Not Vince Valor, not Bill Collier.
No.
Not any of them niggas, huh?
Name dropping.
Not any of those guys. Not any of the big time ballers, huh?
Which I was surprised. Like Tony from New Jersey. Why they get from New Jersey, not like Buffalo peoples?
Want to know something?
What?
I got connections in GTS.
Oh yeah, because didn't some of the guys that were on N.E.W, which came to Shock House Party, went to GTS?
Well, one of them in particular.
Gabe Sayers.
Yeah.
I know he was on there.
Yeah, it plays a huge part.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was Steph. Steph actually wrestled Grimm.
Yeah, eliminated by Graham.
Yeah.
In the Rumble.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in that Rumble. Couldn't make it.
'Cause-
Sadly.
Yeah, because I just got back in GTS and now I started watching it more.
Listen, if Gabe, if you're watching this, which I know you're probably not, but I'll send you this clip. It has been my dream since I've been about this big to step in the ring with Grimm. If you can make it happen, I'll give you a big fat kiss. Thank you.
All right, great reward.
Fuck Gabe. I asked the same thing. One nigga told me, I'm one of the lower guys. I don't have pull like that. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I just started there.
Damn. Listen, Gabe.
TF Crew just did an invasion on GTS. So if you try to hit us up talking about, I don't know if I can do that, you're a fucking liar. Because you can put us in TF Crew and we could be on GTS.
I mean, theoretically, that's the way you could do it.
Hear me out. I'll take one move from Grimm. I'll be happy. There you go.
Take a double chin music and move.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. But I want it in 4K. Anyway,
All right, so
circling back.
We're all from CM Punk.
Yep. Then we had Gunther and Otis.
Yep. Fun match. People were very much behind Otis.
Yeah, that was a
like I
fun
feel
match.
like for some reason the crowd, how they mic it, the crowd is louder in person than on TV.
Yeah.
That might sound stupid, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely louder.
I just got an argument with Potter.
Yeah.
I just got an argument with Potter because when I came back from the Elimination Chamber, he was like, I was telling about how what the crowd popped for and what it did pop for. He was like, yeah, they still piping crowd noises. I was like, no, the fuck they don't. I was like, bro, they haven't done that since like 2017.
I honestly don't know because I haven't watched our Raw
But
back
it's like,
yet.
It's like, bro, like
There's probably some segments they do, but not all of them.
I don't think so. Not in recent years, because everything I've watched, the pop is real. Like when it's dead, that shit was really dead. Like I'm like, there was a Raw, the segment when I forget who was getting married. It was when the 21st Summit Championship was still.
Probably Dana and Reggie.
Yeah,
assuming.
our truth was supposed to be like
the priest, wasn't it?
yeah, and that was in Buffalo. And bro,
wasn't it?
Yes, because the crowd took over that segment. I was there.
No, I didn't know that was in Buffalo.
The crowd, they might have redid it in a different city, probably because the crowd took it over. The crowd, everyone, hey, oh, and that's all on TV live, like live. You could watch them visibly get upset that the crowd is just not having it, not having it. And R-Truth fucked up because he was like, "We'll do all that later. We'll do the AAO after." That set everybody off. The moment he said this, he said it just like that. The AAO, he didn't put no hype into it. Everyone, everybody.
Which again, yeah, he played the one mistake. He played into the crowd.
Yep.
Was it like that when you guys went there? Everyone doing the Bills chant?
At the beginning, yeah. It didn't happen during the show, but
Yeah.
but the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, that shit gets old.
A lot of woos, a lot of
Eats.
what was it? Do?
Lots of yeets.
Yep, yeet.
We had the Healy guy.
There was a Healy guy. The guy was wearing Heelys.
Guy was wearing
That was funny.
Heelys, and he was just yeet, yeet, and shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Dude, I remember,
People were lively. Or at least they were trying to be lively.
I wanted to
I
throw a
remember.
fucking
I feel
stick
old
down.
when I say this, but like I remember going there back in like 2012, and everyone's woo woo woo. That was everybody. Everybody woo woo woo, and then someone behind the crowd. You know it. That's all you heard.
Right now, we just got woo. That's all we got.
Yeah,
we got one of them.
That's one thing I love about wrestling.
Matt Cardona.
As you keep going,
Still
each
my favorite
chant is,
wrestler.
like, it's different. Like at one point in time, it was probably what.
I don't think we got a what.
I'm talking about with Stone Cold in the 90s. It was like his
Oh,
chant.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? You know what I mean? And they changed to other shit. Yeah.
Oh, we did get. Yeah, we did get. Yeah.
Yeah, we got some some yeahs.
I think someone tried to do Joe Hendry, but no one said his name.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
All right, what else happened? I'm trying to remember in order. I can't remember everything in order. I know the Penta segment.
Yeah, there was the Penta segment that was okay.
Which our section didn't care about the Ludwig promo. Because we're doing a whole promo. We're looking like, ooh, Grayson Waller and Theory right there.
Oh, yeah, we didn't give a shit.
Yeah, our section did not care about that promo.
Not a single
The
fuck.
second Penta came out like, ooh, cool, Penta, fireworks. Pyro.
Well, oh, Braun Breaker. That literally
Yeah, our section, we were right there. So the second, like, the camera's out. Who's that? Who's that superstar?
Yep.
Who's that?
That's one of my favorite things about going to a live show is when everyone starts like mumbling and everyone starts turning their head. So you're like, what the fuck are we looking at? What are we looking at? Who's over there?
Let's see.
I went to the Rumble
Yeah.
in Florida. What was that, 2024?
Yeah, the 2023.
Bruh, this before everyone hated Hulk Hogan. Well,
I mean, people don't hate it.
Everyone still hates him, but we were in fucking, where was this?
Texas? Not Texas. Where was it?
Where in Florida was this?
Palm? No, not Palm. I want to say Tampa. Tampa, Palm Beach.
No, it wasn't Tampa.
Orlando.
Was it Orlando?
No, St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
That's where he's from.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, he's from St. Bro, everyone went crazy.
Also, it's Florida. They don't care about Hogan. They love Hogan.
Crazy with Hulk Hogan. And he was right there. Like, he was just sitting in the stands like a normal person. Everyone went nuts. And, bro, this one, anything they say about Hulk Hogan is fucking true. Because this nigga Hulk Hogan, he came because they played like a promo package for him in like the beginning of the show. After that shit was over, that nigga was gone.
Not surprised.
That nigga was gone. That nigga did not watch any of the show.
Not surprised at all.
He watched his promo package in person. That nigga dead.
Not surprised at all.
Anything they say about this man is true.
I got this photo here. If I would like, I'll send it to you, and
I think
then we
I
can
probably
plug it.
Yeah, I think I plugged it in the video.
I got Bailey to acknowledge me.
Yeah, she did wave at
She
him.
waved at me.
Was it you or was it in your general direction?
Dude, she's staring at my camera. Look, she's literally staring at my camera.
I'm curious.
God damn.
Real life shit?
You would have fit in with the guys that were in front of us.
I would have.
Yes, because the guys in front were saying some wild stuff.
Oh my god,
What
they
did
were,
say?
dude. They were fucking ridiculous.
They were horn dogging?
Yes, whatever you think is in your mind, they said.
They said
It
it.
was horn dogging?
They were,
Yes.
dude.
I was like, what's the most PG thing we could say on here that they said?
You want to know what I would drink her bath water.
You what?
Oh no, dude. It was something like I would let Liv Morgan like lash me with a whip, or you know,
Yeah,
like they were
was
saying some crazy
type of
shit.
stuff like that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, the guys in front of us were.
Those are guys that don't get pussy. I'm just putting it like that. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
the one dude came to his seat already fucking piss face drunk. Like he came to the building fucking trashed already, dude. He was wild.
You could tell. You could clearly
before
tell.
he sat
That shit's
down.
annoying, bro. When I went to Elimination Chamber, brother, there was this guy behind me. He was hammered. I wanted to punch this dude in his face so bad. So bad, bro. Because we're at a wrestling show. I don't expect niggas to be quiet. But don't yell the same thing 10 times over. Bro, all he kept yelling all night. Could you imagine the parlays? Could you imagine the parlays people got on this? Their bets are going crazy. Could you imagine the parlays? Could you imagine the parlays? Could you imagine the parlays?
But bro, could you imagine the parlays?
Could you imagine
Mickey,
the parlays?
could you imagine the parlays?
Could not imagine. They made so much money. They made so much money. Those
So
guys,
much
like,
money.
so much.
Oh my god.
And I just wanted to turn back, like, bro, there's only one app you can bet on. They're not making that much money, bro.
There's actually a couple.
I thought it was only DraftKings.
Well,
You got
DraftKings.
MGM,
I'm sure
DraftKings.
You know more.
You got draft picks or something like that.
I think there's a lot of like sports betting.
You sound like you have a gambling addiction.
A 1-800 go fuck yourself.
you need help.
Can I hold $1
Can I hold $1? It's crazy.
What are you gonna use it for?
to double my money?
Double my money.
Why go pay a month's worth of rent when you can go to the casino and pay 2 months worth of rent?
Exactly.
Duh.
Out of your own pocket.
They do say 90% of gamblers stop before they win big.
Gamblers Anonymous might be calling your phone.
I need to call my sponsor.
I'm thinking about to go buy a scratch off. I need someone to stop me.
I'm gonna go call my sponsor and see if they want to go to the casino with me.
Yo, you want so fucked up? They probably will.
I mean, if I fucking greenlight them enough.
So you're really gonna let me go to the casino by myself, knowing damn well I have an addiction? What type of sponsor are you? That you're willingly.
So then, if you don't want me to go, why don't you come here and stop me? We can go for a drive.
Exactly.
To the casino.
Like, are you really gonna sit here and try to tell me that you're trying to help me and you're actively not helping me?
Hear me out.
Not coming with me to the casino.
Like, what if I give you your first $100? Then, like, you're not even really losing anything.
Oh, no, you really got a problem. I ain't gonna lie. You got a problem. Someone that's speaking from experience. He's genuinely told that to someone before.
100 is easy going, but.
All right, so the Penta segment, the main event, obviously Rhea and Io with title change, which was awesome.
That was. I didn't expect to ever be able to see a title change, especially not at my first live televised event.
Yes.
Sucks that the belt's off Rhea. Love her dearly.
I'm fine with it.
But yeah, it was refreshing.
I feel like at that time, I'm kind of getting bored of Rhea with the Liv feud. Which obviously, yes, Rhea, top star. She's one of the most popular. She got the biggest reaction when we were there. I feel like I'm bored of Rhea Ripley right now.
I'm bored of Jey Uso.
A lot of people are.
I fucking hate Jey Uso.
I still love Jey Uso.
I'm so bored of Cody.
Cody. A lot of people don't like Cody.
I am so bored of him, bro.
I never liked Cody Rhodes.
I always thought he was a snake.
I like Cody. Yeah.
I always thought he was a snake.
It's not even that. I don't like his character. I hate him. I do. I don't like him.
You just don't like him.
I hate him. I don't fuck with him.
I don't like that. I don't like him because he left, right? With the whole aspect. I don't need WWE and started his own thing. Good for him, right? And made it decent. Made his own company. Yep. And then left his own company.
And then he folded and then he was
left
like,
his own company.
Yeah, he's like, let me go back to corporate America.
Who does that?
Money talks. And now he's
I don't think
one of the biggest stars.
I genuinely believe that he saw the long run and knew AEW was going to tank.
I don't know if it will tank, but
I'm going to say this.
I think you said you and Shaq said last time you guys are against AEW.
That nigga was a fan of AEW. I never liked AEW.
I always love AEW.
Listen, they got 5 more years.
5 more years?
They're not going to make it to 2031.
I say
they're not going to make it to 2031. No shot.
Okay.
No shot. Yo, they're doing like auditoriums right now.
Well, yeah, because that's all that they can fill. I mean, they're filling like theaters and shit. Like
they are still filled though.
I mean, yeah, but that's that's like 2,000 seats going up against a 10,000 seat arena.
Yeah, WWE is doing 10,000 seats on their live shows.
Exactly.
Obviously, they're still the bigger promotion. That's
right, 100%. But Tony Khan is paying these wrestlers like they're wrestling for the WWE, and I guarantee you he's just paying them for the nostalgia, and he's snorting all the profits.
Well, he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire who has billionaire money.
Daddy's a billionaire.
He still has money.
His daddy got money.
Still money on his side, so he can run it for probably as long as he wants.
No, it's just until his dad gets sick of it. In like 5 years, I think his dad's gonna get sick of it.
I don't know.
Listen, even billionaires can run out of money.
Nah. Them niggas don't. But they're pulling billions of dollars out of oil.
They're not running money anytime soon.
They're pulling billions of dollars out of oil a year out of the ground. That's how they get their money. Their oils. They got oil money.
But they're on max. But technically, there's still like more eyes on them. So like they're not going anywhere in 5 years.
I think
hopefully the product gets better because they are in a rut. They are very much in a rut. But
yeah,
everybody said that about WWE, TNA, and both of those are still here.
Yeah, but TNA has had consistently good storylines, even when they weren't getting watched.
Okay, so TNA has been around.
Got storylines.
They do have storylines because it's wrestling. It's obviously There's a bunch of
First of all, their first like year and a half, there was no storylines, nigga. It was just all
it's wrestling.
Their
You
storyline
can't do wrestling without storylines.
No.
They did exactly that.
Dude,
Their first like year and a half was just like, we're good at wrestling. That's all we do. All we do is wrestle. We're not entertainment. We don't need all that.
Obviously stuff.
Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, like their first, like you said, year and a half, they put on these big, huge shows with all of these.
Love? Oh, no way, storage. All right, we're back after the camera turned off because of storage. So we're gonna try to keep going until
Poor planning.
Actually, the funny thing, I did remove stuff. We just kept talking for so long. All right, so back to what we were talking about. I feel like AEW gonna stay for the longest time.
I just can't see it. I can't see them growing another fan base. Like they started off hot and they fucked it up.
They have made a bunch of mistakes and
they messed it up.
Oh yeah, I mean that's because they hired all of these people that everybody was excited to see, but then could not deliver what everybody wanted. So
Also,
they weren't
kept
oriented.
booking the same dudes, like bro, it was like insane. Like I don't care what no one says. The first year, the only champions were fucking the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, fucking
Chris Jericho,
Cody Rhodes. I can't think of anybody else. Those were the fucking champions like the first year.
You got Darby, SCU. You have which were world title? You got John Moxley.
What title did Darby hold in the first year?
TNT.
Well, we also had John Hubler.
Oh yeah,
Brody Lee.
TNT. Yeah.
I'll say who the fuck knows much Johnny Hubler?
No, that's his real name.
I don't know why I said his government name.
Yeah,
that's what came to my brain.
You said like you know him.
I mean, he's from around here.
Yeah,
maybe somebody that I know knew him.
We know someone that trained him. He trained us.
Tiger Smith.
Yep.
Tiger Smith.
Yep. Which is another reason why I don't give a fuck what anyone says about my credibility. It speaks for itself. People don't like me, but my shit speaks for itself. So one of the niggas that trained Brody Lee trained me.
Yeah, AEW, because obviously like stories they're lacking in it right now, but wrestling on its own, like it's gonna be 10 out of 10 no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care. Like, bro, like I will stand by this. AEW is like the only company I've watched, bro, where people leave and they botch 10 times more than they ever did.
But wrestling has botches in general.
When the fuck did you ever see Ricochet botch as much as you ever seen him botches AEW?
Can we say I've never seen Evan Bourne fuck up a fucking shooting star press until he got to AEW?
Well, that was him. He just was bad for him.
No, the ropes were slippery. He came out and he said, "Hey, my footing was lost because the ropes were oily. They were slippery. He almost broke his neck."
Yeah, that was just bad circumstances. I will give it that. That was just bad circumstances.
Okay, what about Ricochet?
Ricochet. How many botches have you seen? I've only seen like one.
What about the statement that just came out? Right, Ray Phoenix was injured and Tony Khan Ubered him to a restaurant because he thought he was hungry. He was like, ow, ow, ow. Oh, okay, Ray, you're hungry. Let me get you Uber to a fucking restaurant.
Well, that I don't know because a lot of stuff with Ray Phoenix hasn't come out yet because both sides have been privated. But
well, no, it's little things with AEW. I ain't gonna lie, like with that whole CM Punk situation, where they had to sign that non-disclosure.
That one part screwed them over.
Just for them to put it on TV, anyways.
That was stupid. Yeah, I will agree with that part.
Like, what was the point even? And they dragged that non-disclosure shit. Yo, we're not allowed to talk about it at all. Immediately put it on TV.
Yep, the whole Punk situation. That part was stupid. I will give it that. Yep.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. I just don't.
AEW gets a lot of hate.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give anything. They don't give any reason to like them.
It's wrestling. It's all the same reasons.
That really only takes you so far. Like, if you want to watch just straight wrestling, go watch the indies. If I'm watching a major company, I want the best of both worlds. I want the best stories, but I want the best wrestling.
Yep.
Right now, that's WWE.
And it always has been.
Because it's WWE. They have the money. They have.
What about when they got beat for that fucking year and some change by WCW?
That was WCW. AEW had more episodes than WCW right now, so.
Because AEW is trying to
I mean, post WCW.
Oh yeah, no.
Post WCW, nobody can or has been able to come close or touch the WWE.
Well, I'll stand by it.
Barely even WCW even touched WWE. Barely.
They beat them, smoked them for over a year.
Yeah, a year.
Yep, and then
Smoke
it was
smoke their boots.
Singular
It
year.
was the
And that's their fault.
It
because
was
they could have capitalized on that.
the downfall of WCW was that bash at the Peach.
It was a lot of things.
But
yeah, I feel
that
there was
was-
a couple
It
things.
was a lot of things.
but it was
Behind the scenes and on screen. Like there's a lot of things that went wrong with WCW.
Yeah,
And a lot of things going wrong with AEW. Hopefully they can fix it.
I hope not.
I hope so.
too.
Because I love wrestling. I want more wrestling
just-
everywhere.
I don't like corny wrestling. Like I want to watch.
It's
good-
wrestling. Everything's corny.
No, it's not.
It's-
Like if I want to watch good wrestling, bro, like I will go watch an indie show.
I'm sorry, but why is my childhood hero running around damn near bald, calling himself Cope,
Why is he breaking his ankle? Because he's jumping off a steel cage.
and landing on his feet?
Like,
Well, I feel like with that, like that's just wrestling mindset. Like you break something,
don't know.
then you're actually gonna keep going. JD, Cody, like
I don't know.
I just feel when WWE people go to the AEW, they just low key step down a little
Yeah,
bit.
they stop caring because the expectation from them is lowered, so their give a damn went down.
I feel like no, because a lot of people still make a name for themselves because they feel like they have something to prove. Obviously, like
Well-
Mercedes Moné, Swerve Strickland.
Well, here's the thing: is that when you make it to the WWE, obviously you know, hey, there's an expectation of me here, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
When you leave the WWE, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, if you're a big name, AEW reaches out to you, right? So then
Obviously,
you
it's
come in
wrestling
there with a
company.
really like a really high head on your shoulders, and you think that they owe you something because you're coming in there. You think that you're going to be able to fix this product, but you're going to wrestle 2 main card matches and then go straight to Rampage.
Depending on the person. Well, for one, Rampage doesn't exist anymore. Depending on the person, and 2, up to AEW to capitalize on that momentum. Like it took them a while to get like
What's the
Swerve
last-
and
Who
Ripper.
was the last big WWE guy that went to the AEW? And actually did
Maybe
something with them.
Ricochet.
And they actually did something with them.
Maybe Ricochet.
Ricochet's still new, so we can't say that. Swerve was a good one. Cope and big storyline.
They didn't really do show Cope.
I mean, but yeah,
He's
Cope was
still
out.
working-
Cope
we're
was
still
out
working.
for months.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
still working on him, but he's still in like major storylines. Obviously,
you know,
he's got a championship match.
and I mean, like Christian. I'm really surprised that Christian didn't go back to the WWE. I don't know why.
Well, he's super over right now.
Bro,
'cause
I will stand by it, bro. Christian is just a fucking baby.
I love Christian.
he's a baby.
He's a
Why is he-
baby.
I love
Why
Christian.
is he a baby?
Because, like, bro, he had that what cost him a career? Concussion, right?
Maybe.
I think
he
so.
caught a concussion and he stopped wrestling.
Yes.
Now he's actively
like that.
wrestling,
Well, because
doing crazy
I
shit.
think
Well,
it was Del Rio, right? Hit him in the head with a ladder or
Something
something.
like, yeah, he caught a concussion and he stopped his whole career over that.
Well, he retired in like I think what 2012ish, 2013ish.
I mean, look, legit.
I think actually 2014. I think it was in Royal Rumble and stuff. So
all I know is
2014ish.
he retired.
Retired for a
when
little
He
bit.
was at his peak.
Yep.
In WWE.
Yep.
That's when he retired.
Did he have a peak?
Yes.
He
Oh,
won
so
the
he-
world title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
bro.
his peak. That was like 2011,
And he stopped in like 2012, 2011. That's when he retired.
2014ish. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I think he was in the wasn't like the Money in
Well,
the
I
Bank.
mean, like he didn't. No, he won. He didn't win Money in the
No, he
Bank.
didn't win it, but he was in the match for it. Him, RVD, Sheamus. Was he not in that match? Did he win like green or?
I think he was.
Yeah, it's like that's like 2014ish. He stopped wrestling for WWE. And then he retired for like then 20 until like what 2021.
So you took
Royal Rumble?
fucking. So you took 7 fucking years off for what?
That's just just little things like that, bro. It's like guys that go to AEW, like who obviously could have still got their career in WWE. Like I lose a little respect. Like, dude, you're a baby. You took your ball and went home.
Let's say you go to WWE, just get the money and that's it.
No,
Yeah.
bro, like if you had a solidified fan base in WWE and you left them and then you went to a lower company.
Well, it's not like the fan base not gonna follow them. Like we're in the age of the internet, you can just go like one
I
person
mean,
goes somewhere else.
Let's see. A lot of them
somewhere
didn't.
else.
A lot of the fans did not.
I feel a lot of people have, yeah.
I was a huge Christian fan. I'm a perfect example. I don't give a fuck about anything that he did or has done in AEW. I don't care.
Year one, you're the outlier. I feel
Okay,
like
why?
you have a
Why?
dedicated fan base. You still, the majority of them are gonna have you follow them.
I doubt.
I mean, yeah,
I
that's
doubt
how
it.
wrestling works.
I mean, you're gone for 7 years and then you pop back up in a completely different company. I mean,
Yeah.
and now you're dealing with a whole new generation of wrestling fans who you got to get over on again.
Well, yes, that's just in wrestling. If you go anywhere new, like you gotta get over with new peoples.
I don't know.
I don't know, I just can't respect it. Like, dude, you obviously could have stuck out your career in WWE, made a bullshit excuse to retire, came back,
I feel like he still has a good reputation. Not like he can go back. He can go back and forth. He can even go TNA if he wanted to.
I mean,
Not no
yeah,
more.
I mean, he could
Are
have.
AEW guys still going to TNA? Like, guys that
For
are signed
them, no.
yeah, right. Because
But
TNA is
Christian-
owned by TKO now.
Yeah. Well, no, not TNA now. Well, at least not yet.
Well,
Just-
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm
they're
pretty
in
sure-
the middle of
just
an
have a working-
acquisition.
yeah, they have a
I'm
working deal.
Pretty sure TNA is owned by like a sister company of TKO.
don't know if-
Or they're
directly.
working on making them an acquisition.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised they're making them, yeah. But I don't think they're actually like fully like saying. I think it's more just like a deal like, hey, you can use our wrestlers, I can use your wrestlers, which basically been just NXT people from there. But yeah, I think it's more like a hand. I don't think that they own them yet.
I don't think they own them yet. I think a sister company, someone that has close ties with TKO, owns them.
I personally don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard, at least, due to grapevine. My sources told me.
Yes, your sources.
Your
I'm
sources.
sorry.
My
What-
sources.
What's your
Oh,
sources?
Your
Trust me, bro.
sources. Yes, trust me, bro.
Yeah,
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. I got you, dude.
Trust me, my guy.
Have I ever fucking lied to you?
Why would I lie to you?
No, for real.
Never.
Never.
Your word is bond.
Exactly. Word is bond.
Word is bond.
Where did we really stem from this from?
Said, dang, shorty.
I forgot where we originally stemmed from this before we got onto AEW, but Raw was fun. How you guys feel about WrestleMania season? A lot of people online say they're not feeling WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
This is not going to be one of the better WrestleManias.
Put it like
I think
this.
it will.
It's
I doubt it.
one of the less exciting WrestleMania seasons.
No, I will
Yeah.
agree a little bit. I don't really feel as hyped
No.
for WrestleMania. There are a couple of matchups with like
Like WrestleMania
I
is
don't
less than
really
a month.
care for.
It's less than a month away, and it's just like,
just another show.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like I agree a little bit,
think-
but not like super much.
So-
like it's still WrestleMania.
I think that
You're gonna get a fantastic
no, you're
show.
still gonna get a fantastic show. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like I don't know. Like you guys remember when John Cena was facing The Rock? Like that hype was insane.
Yeah,
like,
that was
yo,
unmatched. It was unmatched.
That
you
was
can't bring that
insane.
back.
Also, granted, that's just nostalgia. And we were kids
Well, it's not even just that. Like I remember grown ass adults talking about that.
because it's one of the biggest stars, The Rock, and one of the biggest stars, John Cena.
Like, but that's unmatched. Like that whole
See-
whole month of like the WrestleMania month, yo.
See, but
we were
like,
all itching, like, yo, it's about to happen. Oh my god, this is about to happen.
but then again, I mean, if you think about it, it's almost impossible to get that kind of nostalgia back today.
Exactly.
Just because of the way that the wrestling industry works. I mean, like I remember when the Hardy Boys came back, right? Because it was such a taboo thing to even think about them coming back to the WWE. And I mean, dude, I was sitting. We were all watching it at Jay's house back in 2017.
Yep, 20-something.
16 or 17.
17.
And, we all thought it was the New Day that was going to throw themselves into the match at WrestleMania. And then the Hardy Boys theme hit. I remember Jay's mom told me to shut the fuck up because I was screaming.
Screaming loud.
Screaming. Jay, tell your friends to be quiet. Yes, ma'am.
sorry. You hit it with the long sorry. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, I think that video's still up online somewhere. But yeah,
Dude, I still have a video recording. I think I sent it to myself.
What?
I was sending a message to Jeff, and I was sending a message to Jeff, and as I was sending the message is when CM Punk made his debut, his return. Bro, in mid-message, oh my god, mid-message, bro, mid-message. I ain't go, dude, that was lit. I'll never forget it, yo. Because I remember I was the biggest hater on that. I remember telling everyone he's not coming back, bro. Just because they're in Chicago doesn't mean he's coming back. Get the fuck out of here. They're just teasing us. And then
they hit the music
yeah,
again.
and then they hit the music, bro.
Okay,
Everything
but,
went on my mind. I was like, oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, but definitely a lot of nostalgia plays into wrestling in general.
Yep.
Like,
It's nostalgic, but it's also just the build-up. Like, I just feel like a lot of these matches were kind of thrown together this year.
somewhat,
There
yeah.
was no, like,
Because
real big build-up.
I have it written down here. G-Uso and Gunther.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, a lot of people don't care
don't
about Jey
care.
Uso being world champion, which he's most likely gonna win. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. But yeah, like I feel like they're revitalizing it a little bit. I feel like he's not a confident challenger, but he's gonna get there. Like that simple story.
Like, I still don't believe that Io Sky should have won the title so close to WrestleMania.
I'm fine with Io because definitely like a little, obviously a shift in narrative. Like Rhea, nope, boom, Io. I feel, and then people are upset that Rhea is in the story rather than like because she lost clean. She doesn't really deserve a rematch. But we're gonna get that triple threat of Io, Bianca, Rhea. Because
I'm really upset about Charlotte.
I don't care.
Yeah,
See, I don't care. about
I am
Charlotte.
so upset that she fucking is gonna main event again. I am.
Well,
so
she's not main eventing. She
But
has
she's
a
got
match.
she's got another WrestleMania title match
she
that
should be co-main.
I hate Charlotte.
Oh, co-main,
and-
yes.
Should be co-main.
Yeah, I fucking despise Charlotte, and Tiffany Stratton is.
I really don't care. Charlotte.
I don't care for her
genuinely
either.
believe, I'm gonna stand by this, bro. She's not even like the greatest wrestler, Charlotte Flair. She only reason why she has that many titles is her last name.
That's it.
Yes and no, because obviously we're not gonna knock Charlotte down. She's still very talented.
She's talented,
but she
I
definitely
don't think she's
got to that
talented
position.
to the point where she deserves 13 fucking women's champions.
Yeah, got to that title because last name Flair.
Yeah, bro. Like that's
Big-
insane.
yeah.
Like she is like what? It's 13, right?
Yeah,
12,
13,
13.
14.
It's gonna be 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like that's undeserving.
You know
That is-
damn well. Like, dude, I could bet $100 on Charlotte winning right now, and I'll end up
winning 10 cents.
just think about them parlays.
Just think about the parlay.
Nah, bro, because her over under is probably insane. You'll
No,
probably bet
yeah,
100 and you'll
yeah,
win 10 cents.
I'll win like $1.
Yeah, 'cause everyone's gonna bet Charlotte.
Yep.
Everyone's betting Charlotte.
Theoretically, she didn't have to win the Royal Rumble. Like, obviously, it makes sense. Story, returning superstar, wins the Rumble, go to Mania. Makes sense. But, like, for Charlotte, she could have been like, hey, I'm beating you at Mania. Cool. That's all she had to do. But she won the Rumble. And I haven't really cared for Tiffany Stratton. Even in NXT, I never really cared for her. So, that match I'm not hyped for at
I
all.
didn't even know who she
Nope.
was until she came to the main roster. Swear
NXT,
to God. Swear to God.
Yeah, just NXT. Which, as much as I don't like Tiffany, I will give her credit. She's very athletic, very talented. Like,
I think she just gets her fucking implants removed. She looks stupid.
Fucking dumb.
She looks dumb. She looks stupid.
Fake ass titties.
Selena Vega got her shit removed. She looks better with them off. Those shits look stupid. We're not in the fucking 80s.
Yep.
You know she did something for Vince McMahon.
let's not put that out there. Let's not put that out
Wow, because he has an active case. My bad.
there. One, yes. Two, Zelina's cool. So, no.
I'm not talking about Selena.
You're on topic of Zelina.
No, I was talking about fucking. What's her face?
Charlotte?
No, nigga.
Stratton?
Stratton. She definitely did a little Haiti favor for fucking Vince McMahon.
She got a butterface.
For one, can't put that out there. No. And two, I don't think she was in. I think she got there when Vince was leaving. So, I don't think so. Anyways. So, that match I'm not hyped for. We got Cena and Cody. Cena,
No.
I mean, not baby.
I'm not
heel.
hyped for
Cena's gonna take the title off of Cody.
Most likely, yeah.
He's gonna take the title off of Cody. I see. This is another match. I just don't care.
I'm interested in John Cena heel turn. I'm interested in what he's going to do as heel.
One would be insane, and they got to make this shit happen one more time, bro.
Cena and Rock.
No, Cena and Orton.
Orton. Well, yeah, they're definitely doing that.
They
in
need to feud
his farewell
one more
tour.
time.
I don't know about feud, but they're definitely gonna have
Yeah,
that
no.
match.
If in my opinion, this be perfect fucking writing. If Cena wins at WrestleMania, Orton should be the one to take it off of him.
Take it
Yeah,
off
maybe
of
at
him?
SummerSlam.
Yeah, Orton should be the one to take it off of him.
I don't know about take it off of him. I know they're definitely gonna have the match.
Nah, I think he should take it off of him and get one step closer to being right next to John Cena and Ric Flair.
Yeah,
Yep.
because he's like what 15? Because Cena's 16. He's I think 15.
Orton's like 13. He's like 3 away.
3 away? I think because he's pretty close up there.
I think he's like 2 or 3 away. 3 or 2.
3 or 2. Kind of. Yeah, I think
He
it's
is
maybe
like-
2.
Like,
Kind
he's
of.
a decent amount.
He won the one with Drew, and that was the recent one. I think that was 15. I don't know. He's close. He's close in
I thought it
general.
was 14. That one.
One or two. He's close in either way.
Yeah. But I think he should be the one to take it off of Cena. That would be good writing in my eyes.
I mean, I wouldn't be down. I would be
And
down for that.
you also got to think about like we were speaking about earlier, like the hype value, like the build, like bros. I think the people would get excited about that.
Yeah, because obviously again nostalgia. Cena versus Orton.
Yeah.
Big feud since what, like 2003.
But the only reason why that probably wouldn't work, because the only way they could do that is if Cena turns face again.
No, because Randy can play a face.
He is a horrible face.
I'll say he's not the
is
greatest
a
face.
horrible
He's
face.
better as a heel, but he can play face.
He's a horrible
People
face.
love Randy Orton.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a horrible face.
He's a fan face.
No, because like it's hard to work Orton as a face because people like do shitty things to him, and that's Randy Orton. So the crowd expects some type of retaliation. That's not a face thing to do.
Because Randy, like, he's
Like when Randy Orton's a face, like people like smudge his face. Like the crowd is expecting an RKO and then a punt. That's not a very face thing to do.
Well, RKO is finish, and everybody loved the RKO, so that's obviously like big face. People want to see your finish, so face. Punt, he's probably not going to do because face.
So he lined up. Who did he line up at the Elimination Chamber for the punt, and they grabbed him?
Oh, Owens. Which, yeah, because you want that comeuppance. So you're probably going to get that actually at Mania now I think about it. Yeah, you're probably going to get that comeuppance. So if people get that comeuppance, then obviously, yeah, you're justified out of face. Because look, Owens took him out for like, what, 3 months, 4 months with Power Driver? He wanted revenge. You want to see him punt. That's just basic storytelling.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't like him as a face. That's my personal opinion. I think he works completely different, way better as a heel, more natural.
He definitely is better as a heel. I will agree with that. But he can do a face. People love Rainier. People are singing his song for a minute.
John Cena being heel. I think John Cena is going to be a corny heel.
I mean, so far,
he's doing good.
He's doing okay.
He's doing okay, but I mean, that promo was a little corny.
I mean, his whole thing is I don't want to give the fans what they want. They want to see me with new gear. They want to see me with new theme. Yeah, screw you guys. I'm doing my own thing. Which, yeah, good story with that. Yeah, that could work.
It's just a little corny. Like that promo he cut, like, you guys cheated on me. Like, a little corny. It was a little corny. Yeah.
I think it was good.
It was good.
It went viral. Yeah, it went viral.
Just a
John Cena
corny,
kid.
You know what I mean? Like, we're breaking up. Like,
made that little fat German kid cry.
Like, you know, like every time I see heel John Cena, I'm sure the whole internet is saying this, but it's fucking Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, obviously because
it's just Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker. He did the acting all over that. Yeah,
that's all it is. He's being Peacemaker.
Which, yeah, I'm not surprised. Bring the role to camera. Main big heel thing.
So, do you guys think he's gonna officially end as a heel, or you think he's gonna try to turn face at the tail end of it?
He'll probably turn face.
It could be either. Honestly, he could leave out of the heel because people are gonna cheer him either way. That's one. They're gonna cheer him either way.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, so he could either leave as heel and still get the, I'll say what, pity cheers, or it'll be like probably like a 1 month later, it's like face turn. All right, guys, leave him in the face. Bye, guys. And then boom.
I can see that happening.
Well, I mean, or he could just completely break kayfabe on his last day. And say thank you guys for everything. Like he could just completely break down.
Yeah, I'm about to say he can. Yeah, either way.
I mean,
if his ending line is something along the lines like, no, you can't see me.
Either you can't see me, your time, my time is up, something like that.
Yeah, he's gonna say like, my time is up, your time is now, and you can't see me anymore because my time isn't now.
No, if he doesn't say my time is up, so now you guys can see me because your time is now.
Oh shit,
dude, I'm gonna spaz out. I'm gonna spaz. That's like the perfect thing to say. That's the perfect, because you can't see me. I'm done, bro. You can finally see me. This is who I am. That'd be lit.
That's the way you could do it, yeah. So that match, and then we got Punk, Seth, and Roman, which has been confirmed now as main event.
Yeah,
I found that whole segment with Paul Heyman and was gay.
That's a way to describe it.
I thought that was gay. Like, you're finally a main eventer, a WrestleMania main eventer.
Yeah, and they're
like,
both sitting there crying.
Like, we all know that shit was written in his contract, just like Cody Rhodes. Like,
I don't know if it was written in his contract. It's probably like,
get the fuck out of here.
He probably
bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He was reading through his contract. He was about to sign. He goes, main event? No, we can't. All right. Okay, give us just a second. Fucking on the bottom of his contract, fucking Triple H just wrote in Sharpie, you can main event WrestleMania. Yeah. And he was like,
no, that's why he left WWE. You don't think?
Well, that's one reason why.
That is why.
He wasn't one reason. He wasn't that top star in the main WrestleMania because obviously
Cena, was the top star, and they weren't the
Cena, Rock.
Yeah.
Not Brian. Because WrestleMania.
He left because he wasn't in the main event. He also left because he lost to Rock.
One of the reasons
on the belt, those were the two main reasons.
Well, losing to Rock, no, because he was
that he lost to the Rock.
Yeah, he was upset, but he was also upset like he did not have a break. He needed that break. So fine, I'll lose to Rock. I'll take my break, and then I'll come back and do something cool.
You can't take a break and you're a champion.
Exactly. That's why he wanted to lose the belt.
Baby back, bitch.
Damn.
But yeah, bro.
So that match, that's gonna be a fun match. Punk should definitely win that match. I feel like.
Yeah,
it's night 1 or night 2.
I think night 1.
If he's main eventing night one, then
Cody
he's not,
Cena.
in my mind, he's not actually main eventing WrestleMania.
I mean, it does count.
In my mind, see, I'm the complete opposite. In my mind, if you main event 9 to 1, you really did main event WrestleMania.
Oh, I was just like,
I don't
more because WrestleMania 2 nights. That's still part 1 WrestleMania, part 2 WrestleMania.
Nope. So in my
WrestleManias.
so in my mind, you are just the last act before the intermission.
I never like that hot take where it's like you don't really main event WrestleMania from WrestleMania Night 1.
You don't.
Because 2 WrestleManias technically.
You don't.
So the first WrestleMania, that's the main event. Second WrestleMania, that's the main event. They're both main events because 2 different shows of one show.
They're not.
The same show.
It's the same show.
Recorded on 2 different days.
Yep.
That's not how I see it.
They're all on the same match card, right?
Technically now.
Slotted for
day
the
1,
same
day 2.
show.
Yeah, but what's the show called?
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania what? 46, 40.
I forgot when we're at.
Seven, I think
WrestleMania.
we're
I thought we were on 50 already.
We're not 50 yet.
No.
We're still in the
we're
40s.
close.
Yeah.
But
no, I see WrestleMania 2 different shows. If you made it night 1, you made it night 1. You made it night 2, made it night 2.
I don't agree.
But technically, Kevin, Usos main event at WrestleMania. Bianca, Sasha main event at WrestleMania.
Nope.
I would say they have.
I don't see it that way.
I think they have because I think night 1 gets more viewerships than night 2 usually. As far as like,
It depends.
Yes and no. Yeah, I would say because they still main events. Like you want to see, for this recent one, tag match main event. So obviously that match was bigger. WrestleMania Boneyard match and then Brock and Drew. I feel like Boneyard match probably got more views.
yeah.
I don't know. It just depends on the card.
It depends on the match on the card, I guess. But I mean, as far as like excitement goes, like people are probably more excited. Like the average wrestling fan, not hardcore like us. Like the average wrestling fan are more excited for the first night. The average wrestling fan ain't really gonna want to watch.
I don't know. I feel
4
like
hours, 2 days in a row.
yes and no, because obviously like we want to get to Mania. This is our Mania first one right here, so we're just waiting to get to Mania. So they're probably gonna be more hyped for night 1 because it's WrestleMania. We had to get to Mania.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that turning WrestleMania into a 2-day show was probably the dumbest thing that they could fucking do. They did it as a cash grab.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
That's the only reason why.
Yeah, of course.
You're taking
Money.
you're taking all of the electricity off of night 2, right?
yes and no, depending on how they build it. But
I don't think so. I think that everybody is super excited for night 1, and they're not going to be as excited or hyped up for night 2.
I would just say it depends on the match card, obviously, for which show.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that's just up to air. Honestly, up to opinion.
Yeah,
It's just one of those. I don't know. I don't personally like it. I feel like we can cut off some mid card matches in both WrestleManias and just combine it all back into one.
Yep.
potentially
Just
because there's some
just the big matches.
Because sometimes when they're like super big, because you obviously need the big star. You need Rhea. You need Judgment Day. You need Cena. You need Cody. You need Rock.
Like, for some reason, I feel like it would be a lot better if they did a 6-hour show with a 30-minute intermission.
Didn't they try that? Well, not the intermission, but then they try like super long shows. Cause wasn't there like 8 hours for like one Mania? 8 hours, 9 hours, like almost like a whole day, just Mania.
Shit, when was that?
Like 34, 36 ish, like.
Which one? Who?
Because they had like super long shows and people hated it.
Which one was 34?
34, what was that? I think Brock, Roman main evented. That was the one in New Orleans. They had like the big mask as a Tron.
Oh, I wasn't really watching that.
Oh, yep.
It was like
Yep.
2017 area.
That's what I said. That
It's like 2018.
18, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really watching back then.
Yeah. The point is, like, they had like super long shows. People hated it, so they split it, make it a little better. 4
They have
hours.
super long shows because they're trying to give everyone on their fucking roster a WrestleMania moment. And it's like, dude, sorry, not everyone is worthy of a fucking WrestleMania moment.
Which, yeah,
Hey, gents.
yeah, I seen it. Yeah, we're just gonna continue, and I'll just put the little thing over.
Yeah.
Yes, for context, the camera's off, so you guys are seeing just a picture. But
Yeah.
maybe like. Obviously, depend on the card, but night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania, they could work, obviously. But if you want to like cut down the card, like I think they did the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal on like a SmackDown.
Yeah, they don't.
Not
push
even
anymore.
pre-show SmackDown before.
It was
they cut that
the
one.
first time they did it, it was the pre-show.
Yeah, for a while they went pre-show, and then like, where'd you guys move to SmackDown?
I still remember the first Andre Giant Memorial. I was so pissed
Who
off.
won that?
Cesaro.
Cesaro, I thought
He
so.
eliminated the Big Show.
Yep, and they
I
did
was so
nothing after
pissed.
that.
I was so pissed.
Did you want a Big Show to win?
Hell yeah, everyone wanted Big Show to win. It was the Andre Giant Memorial, bro. Why wouldn't you want Big Show to win?
He would win, what, 2 years? 1 year later? Because he did win it.
Yeah, but not when we wanted him to.
He won at 31. Yeah, we won at 31, so next year. Yeah.
Same thing with fucking LA Knight. He got a title now. Not when we wanted him to.
Yeah, because
Does
they
it really
waited
matter
too
now?
long. Yeah, they waited too long.
So does it really matter now?
Which is great, he's two-time champion, because they screwed over Shinsuke again.
Wait, LA Knight's a champion again?
Yeah, he beat Shinsuke on SmackDown.
Past
Yo,
SmackDown?
Shinsuke didn't
Not
do a
this fast.
fucking thing with that title.
Yeah, because they don't care about Shinsuke as champion. Like, hey, he's champion. All right, we're not going to use you on TV anymore.
They didn't even let Shinsuke go on.
Or at least just
No.
do something.
Yeah,
with
no,
him.
they
He
put
has a
that-
whole new gimmick and
yeah.
everything, and they're
Well,
just like, nah, we're not
they
gonna
put
use
that title on Shinsuke so he could go take it to New Japan.
I
Or
think
to Japan.
He wrestled in Japan for a little bit. He did something with it, and
Noah.
just for just publicity.
I think he went to Noah for a little bit.
Yeah. And then after that, brought him back to U.S., had him lose to LA Knight, and then boom, that's it.
Changed his theme.
Yep.
I hate his new theme.
It's not the greatest, but I feel with Shinsuke, there's someone they
Is that a
kept
Death
using his
Rebel song?
original. Yes, but it's still inspired by his original. Like with Shinsuke, all three of his songs are inspired by his original.
No wonder why we hate it. Fuck you, Def Rebel.
Yeah, Death Row sucks.
Oh, it's by Death Rebel?
Yeah. Just a remix of his old one, just more.
Just pay the man Jim Johnston.
That would be a better idea.
Pay the man. Because you got the money. You got the funds.
Yeah.
Pay the man.
I wish we could go back to a time where every single person had their own individual theme song.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because look, Zelina just got a new theme song. It sucks. I feel like it doesn't fit her.
Like, why is
Didn't do
every theme song by Deftones?
Yeah. They need to
That's
go.
insane.
They need to go back to the days where they had the wrestlers in the studio screaming their fucking song. Fucking, it's the Big Show. Come on, that you can't convince me that wasn't the Big Show in the studio screaming.
Shawn Michaels started all that shit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, was he the first one to use his own name?
No, I think he was the first one to actually sing his own theme song, though.
Is he?
I can't think of anyone else that did before him.
I know Michael P.S. Hayes did Big Show, so I think he did like a lot of the music for them.
But I know Shawn Michaels. I think Shawn Michaels was the first one to sing his own theme song. They think I'm cute.
Bam, bam, bam.
I know I'm sexy.
Bam,
That's
bam.
all him.
I don't know. I'll look it up later.
Looks that
Drives a girl wild. I got the
Yeah,
moves.
people definitely need better themes.
that really move him
I said she knew.
down your spine. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy.
Down a little bit. Jesus.
Not too bored, though.
Boy, toy.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Sexy boy.
I'm not too bored, though.
Boy, toy.
I'm gonna turn that down in editing. Give me more work to do.
You gotta put an ear rape notification. in there.
100%. Yeah. All right. So overall, theme song should be better.
Yep.
All right. Last thing on here. Jade Cargo versus Naomi. The heel turn for Naomi, I feel like had revitalized her character.
I think that's probably the only match that I'm excited to see at WrestleMania.
that heel turn made any sense.
I think that
Miami? Well, no,
The
it makes
fe-
sense because Jada Parker,
Not Jada Parker. Jade Cargo.
Jade Carter, whatever, fucking beat up Naomi in Elimination Chamber. Why the fuck is Bianca Belair supposed to help her? She was locked up at.
well, I like Naomi's new character.
Yeah. Good for Naomi.
Yeah, and that's the Naomi that's gonna get over.
She just not being challenged.
Sorry,
How's
but
Bianca supposed to help her?
I don't think that a bitch that chewed on a glow stick is gonna get over.
Chewed on.
I don't know. I was there when she made a return at the Rumble. That pop was crazy.
Yeah, people love Naomi.
Yeah, we like her,
just
but
WWE
yeah,
did
she
doesn't
just
do
needs to
anything.
do
for her.
something
That
something
pop was
different with her.
crazy.
Like since she's returned, she had like 5 championship matches and lost all of them.
Yep.
She's been
What the fuck is
champion.
Jordan Grace been doing?
NXT.
They dropped her straight down to NXT.
Yeah, because she had unfinished business there.
With who?
Zarya, Roxanne.
Rez?
From
Yes.
when?
When she go back to NXT?
Well, they technically never moved her up really. They had her move up for a little bit. Did the chamber. Now she's back on NXT.
Jordan Grace.
Not Jordan Grace. Roxanne.
Oh.
Yeah. When Jordan debuted, she just went straight to NXT instead.
Yeah,
They're
but
gonna,
that's
they're gonna do her bad when she goes up to the main roster.
oh, dude,
They're
100%.
gonna do her bad. They're gonna do her so bad, yo. She's gonna wish she never went to WWE.
That's fucked.
Why?
They're not gonna give her a title run.
They definitely will.
Nah, dude.
Nah, they'll give her a mid-card title run.
Yeah, they'll give it to you.
They'll give her the interior, the United States.
I could definitely see her getting both titles, the mid-card title, then the world title.
Wrong.
For one, she's already about to be in the game, and like her first debut year.
Wrong.
And 2, she's jacked and looks legitimate to pick
Yo,
the
you
belt
wanna know
from
what
her.
I find funny? And I don't care what no one tells me, bro. WWE still sexualizes their women's wrestlers, and you wanna know how I know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, look the people in charge. Yeah,
Bro, not just that. Like, look at Jordan Grace when she was like just a heavy TNA wrestler, and she was fucking yoked. She had a low key like a man face. Like now, she looks way more feminine. Way more feminine. She's not as yoked. She's still yoked, but she's not as yoked. She has more of a body. Her hair's always done like, bro, like makeup, like blood. She looks more feminine now. Like you could just tell.
You can't convince me that's not China with a wig on.
Shit, China was bad though. You ain't gonna lie.
Ain't nobody never said nothing that she wasn't, but
China was a hoe. China was a hoe. China fucked down all the DX.
I can't get from this or not. I don't know.
Says she fucked X-Pac one night in China.
All right, we're done with that. We're done with that.
How do you know what I'm talking about, you pervert? How do you know what I'm talking about?
Because the internet is terrible. We are 2 minutes in this.
we're only 2 minutes in.
Not
We
2
got
minutes,
plenty of
2
time.
hours. And
God damn. What time is it? 4:30.
yes.
Fuck! I got kids at home.
I got a boo boo.
Well, we've been talking
Again?
for 2 hours. So I hope you liked this video. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Deuces.
Peace.
Hero.